Hello, everybody. This is Ryan G from Ryan G's Barbecue and Stuff. Welcome along to the Barbecue Talk Show. Here is my co-host for the day.
Hi, my name's Hobo Nickel from Hobo Nickel Barbecue. Also the artist formerly known as El Hobo.
We've got Joey in the chat. Firstly, we're going to have a little word about who's in today. It's half of Pit Life BBQ. Mr. Mags, unfortunately, Greg is busy doing something with some midgets and a bottle of shower gel. I'm not quite sure what he's up to, but it sounds like jolly good fun anyway. So fair play to him. It's not for everybody, but never mind, Greg. Hopefully we'll see you in a little while. Yeah, so a full word from our show supporters. We have the Rusty Barbecue, who can bring you an exclusive 10% discount on all of their products. Meter provide a 15% discount on all of their products worldwide. We've got a new supporter of the show, Glow Baltic, who we've teamed up with. They'll bring you a 10% discount off their quality birchwood charcoal, plus 10% from the Dusty Barn, who make custom barbecue cutting boards and shack signs. You can find them all on our website. Please head over and check out the website. You'll get yourself some money, save some money over there, spend it wisely, and then you'll be able to buy some more stuff from our website with all them discounts added up. Also, please do rate and review the show across all the platforms. It helps us grow, so if you can do that, that'd be fantastic as well. So this week, our guest, it was going to be guest, but our guest is John from Pit Life BBQ. He's here to have a chat all about his podcast and bits and bobs and cooking and, I dare say, some fuckery. I reckon Greg was just scared. That's why he didn't come on. Yeah, so let's pull John up and we'll see how it goes. Mr. Mags, welcome along.
What's up, brother?
How we doing, mate?
Good. How are you?
Yeah, you know. I was hightailing it in towards the beginning of the podcast. I wasn't sure if there was going to be one, but now we're here and we're live. I'm broadcasting across the great Atlantic Sea with one of my two of my most favourite dudes from America, Mr. Hobo Nichols, and of course the great Johnny Mags from Pit Life Barbecue. So what we're going to do is have a little chat, maybe drink as many beers as we can without falling over, and then I'm going to try and light a barbecue and cook some pork after this show, so that should be fucking interesting.
Oh,
hopefully I'm not going to burn anything down. Huh?
You should see what the hell I got going on. Ooh, baby.
What do you got going on? Tell the people.
Oh, yeah, I did the quick math, and I have about 88 pounds of proteins going on tonight throughout tomorrow for a party that's here at the house tomorrow. So it'll be interesting if this fuckery really turns into major fuckery. We might be ordering pizzas real quick.
I'm hearing you're on that count, mate. I know that much. I've been good. I've prepped everything. Everything's ready to go. I've got the rub on the meat. Even the charcoal's in the basket. All I've got to do is put the lighters in. I've got the lights on outside so I don't fall over anything on the way out to the garden. Because
that's fucking key right there. Trust me.
There's a story here, isn't there, Mr. Mags?
I think as in our good friend Daddy Dutch said, I fought the wall and the wall won.
I like that. There's a song in there somewhere, I'm sure.
That'll be a hit song. Someone write something like that.
I think the song was written by that rapper called Stitches.
Yeah, I think he was 36 years old. But yeah, it's going to be a long night, so we'll have some fun here. Then late night, tune in because I'm going to suck a hobo into going live with me late night to keep me awake. So we'll just continue the festivities. We'll go on like a 24-hour live stream.
Ooh,
I gotta sleep at some point. I got big festives this weekend of letting dogs out. For my neighbors who are going on a real fucking vacation.
Make sure there's a goddamn spreadsheet. You're locked in. Once the spreadsheet breaks down, you're locked in. You're screwed. You can't do anything about it.
I feel like we're just completely derailing Ryan's show. We need to focus in here.
It's fine. We've got plenty of that later on. So I was going to say, who let the dogs out? Obviously, it's Hobo.
That's what I do.
Right. So first up, then, we've covered this previously on a former podcast, but just to settle you in, you've been on this show before. So where just to tell the listeners who haven't heard it, where are you from, and what's all your show all about, and how long you've been cooking over flames and stuff like all that good stuff?
Well, I live now. I'm in the Lakes region of New Hampshire. So I'm probably, let's see, hour and a half, maybe 2 hours from Boston.
Mm.
And I started the show back in August of 2018. So we're coming up on our 3-year anniversary.
Mm.
And it started with me, Chris Crawdaddy Crawford, and Messy Mike. And Chris left, so it was me and Messy Mike for a while. Then Mike started his food trailer.
Mm-hmm.
So he left the show last April. And then Greg jumped in to fill that spot, and he's been with me ever since.
Yeah.
Except for today.
Exactly. You took the words right out of my mouth there, Hobo. Well, nah.
So that's going to be the problem, is we're both used to not being the straight guy. We're used to being the funny guy.
Well,
so
it depends on how much
just...
we want to break his balls. It might just drive him crazy, and he just jumps in to tell us all to go fuck ourselves.
Yeah, I think we should do that.
God, Greg, how hard is it to click? How hard is it to click on an internet link and just walk around like this with your phone?
I don't know. Well, we've actually got a semi-serious interview. I set up a pretty decent, okay-ish, well, kind of minorly all right question. So let's work through the questions, see if Greg jumps on after his midget fest, and we'll take it from there.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay, so we've gone over that. So how did you actually come up with a name for your show? What sort of sparked that idea?
Oh, do I even remember? We were going through a bunch of names before it all started, and our producer at the time was basically checking out the names to see if someone had it, or if it was copyrighted, or was there another at the time they were just going live on YouTube. So he was searching, make sure there was nothing close. And then we came up with a couple names, and they were copyrighted from some barbecue teams and things. And I forget what commercial was on. It was like a run. Oh, it was that. What's her name there? Paris Hilton. Okay, this is a completely strange fucking segue. But she had that. Her and Richie's daughter had that show, The Surreal Life.
Right. And
a commercial popped up for that, and it's like The Surreal Life, the Pit Life. Done. It was born out of an absolute mistake from just couldn't do this, couldn't do that because everyone had it, and a goddamn Paris Hilton commercial came on. And I just switched the word around. So then it was the Pit Life BBQ.
I was really hoping you were going to say it was the Paris Hilton Hardee's commercial, but this whole thing, you just kind of let me down, my friend.
You were really hoping I was going to say it was from the Paris Hilton, the other video she did.
I've not seen that, but I can't quite recall what.
I'm going to be honest with you. She seems to be a little boring in the sack.
Yeah. That's fair enough.
At least that's what I got out of it.
Not very adventurous. Well, maybe not as open-minded as some.
Well, the girl thinks Walmart sells walls, so.
I would.
I'm not making that up. That was on one of those shows.
Oh God!
But yeah, that's how the name came about. An absolute just fluke commercial. Changed the name, changed the word around, and Pit Life BBQ was born.
Fits it really well, to be honest. You've done well out of it. You know, it's growing really well. In fact, we're going to touch on that in a little while. But yeah, it fits it like love, mate. It's a good name, great podcast. I've listened for a long time. As I'm sure as many have in the chat. So if you haven't, go check out the Pit Life BBQ guys and their show. It's fantastic. You'll listen to lots of great guests and the odd bit of ball breaking from his co-host who isn't here because he's busy with a previous engagement that I touched on earlier.
I believe they're half engagements.
Yeah. Well, I suppose the sum would make up one.
It took me a minute to translate English to American.
So, sorry. How quickly did your podcast grow? Did it? Because I'd just like a bit of a comparison with ours, really, because I know ours is just starting to get going now.
What do you mean by grow? Yeah.
Well, from what I've noticed, there's been with ours, we've been sort of like flatlining, and then you get a bit of a spike, and now it's just sort of like going up and up and up. There seems to be a certain point.
It was with us. It seemed like it was just a constant climb. You know, it took, about a month or two in, you started seeing the numbers going up. Just kept on going, and then I hate fucking saying this, but it hasn't stopped.
No, you should be proud of it, mate.
I've never hit a plateau. It's a constant growth every month, which is not a bad problem to have.
No, definitely not.
But so at some point we must be doing something right.
So are we talking onesie, twosies, or tensies, twinsies, 20s? Fuck it, you know what I mean?
No, I don't.
When you're talking about this growth, like I don't have a podcast. So if I started today,
yeah,
and I get one view or listen, whatever the hell y'all call it,
okay.
Next week, is it 5? Is it 10? Like when you talk about that growth, like, and nobody's going to be the same, but what kind of expectations? Like, is there 1,000 people listening a week? 10,000? A million?
I wish our figures were that good.
On
7, all from Bettendorf, Iowa.
We're basically on every platform. So as far as the YouTube, Facebook is where we go live on. And we're anywhere from 17 to 2,000 views a week just on that, and then it gets broken down to the audio one, so iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher, whoever has all podcast carriers. So we get a breakdown on that every month. So it's not like we don't know every week how many listens. It's just a total number of downloads. Yeah.
So math isn't your strong suit, is what you're saying.
Dude, I had a hard time getting the goddamn time right. I posted yesterday we were going live at 4:00.
Well, I fucking checked that and I thought it was all right. So I'm in the same boat as you. I was like, yeah, that's good. But it's just you kind of get a report back. We're our main sort of stream is Podbean, and it gets distributed from Podbean out. So every month you get a report back, and then you sort of get it broken down into little graphs, so you can see where it's going, who's watching, where it's watching, what sort of people are watching, and what your target audience should be or could be. So it's quite interesting actually to see where people do watch them. Do you have a particular region of America or the world that you seem to be? What was your biggest surprise? Because we were surprised where some of our shows are going to.
My biggest one was, other than the U.S., is Australia.
Mm.
Apparently, I'm getting to be somewhat of a big deal in Australia. That's our second largest market. Then we got the UK, Ireland, China. I'm sorry, Japan.
Mm.
Japan is a large market for us also. What was the other one? Crete. That was interesting. That we had someone from Crete listening. Then another one was India. Mm-hmm. I'm like, India? I'm like, barbecue in India, that seems a little off, because I know they ain't cooking cows over there.
That's for sure.
Brisket
is pretty low on the menu. Brisket would be low on the menu.
I go. Oh, the India must have been a military person stationed over there or something. But no, it's fun to see the different things pop up and different things, But yeah, it's mind blowing when you see, like you said, the Australia, the Japan, the Crete, the UK. Because when you started it was just localized thing. So it's like, holy shit! Someone in Australia is listening to me. Someone in Japan is listening to me. Halfway around the freaking world, they're tuning in to listen to you or watch you, and it's like, it's humbling. That's for sure.
Definitely, it's so humbling that people take the time to stop and listen and watch or whatever, and take half hour, 40 minutes, an hour out of their day and spend it listening to us guys babble on about generally barbecue and nonsense. Yeah. Well, more with my show than yours, but that's for sure. You're pretty much on track most of the time.
See, I'll argue that. I've listened to some of Mags' stuff. There's a lot of fuckery in there.
The truth comes out now.
Sorry, I didn't like her comment or whatever the fuck I'm supposed to do.
Welcome to the dark side, hobo.
So I know a little bit about Mags and this. So you guys have a set time. You guys go to a studio. Yeah, one of my good friends, Dave Garofalo, he's the owner of Two Guys Smoke Shop. It's the largest cigar business in the world, or like brick and mortar, and he's got a huge online presence. He had a space above his shop that used to be like a private club, so we'd have private dinners and stuff up there, and he shut that down. So he just had the empty space. He's been podcasting. He's going on his 11th year. And so they would set up, it's called the Cigar Authority, every Saturday afternoon at noon to 2. But they'd set up, a table down on the showroom floor. So there's people walking by and all this stuff. So he had the idea. He actually took that empty space and built a legit studio. So he has the main with the desk and everything that we do, but he also has a sound room where you can go and do, like strictly like a radio type, no video or anything, just strictly audio. But yeah, he turned the whole thing in, and he's got, I think 18 different shows coming out of there. Wow. So we jumped on there, and I want to say we started out on Thursdays. Then something happened, and we wound up, they asked us if we could switch to Tuesdays. So every Tuesday at 5 o'clock Eastern time, we go live from right there at the Studio 21 Podcast Cafe.
Absolutely.
Salem, New Hampshire.
So I don't like Ryan's show. I would say our show, but I'm only on here one time. This is a one-time gig. So I'll say Ryan's show.
No, it's our show at the minute. You're co-host, so you're part of team.
I want no
Barbecue
responsibility if this is an epic failure.
It's
My
never
point
an
being
epic
is
failure. I do the edit. It's fine.
That's what I was getting. That's what I was getting to. Is Ryan's show. This thing can go on for 6 hours, and he can skip out pieces of it. You guys, you're stuck in an hour time slot, so you got to know how to land the plane, right?
That's it. It's we do have zero editing. It is live and in living color. That's it. You cough, it's in there. You sneeze, you sit around. How many times have I fumble fuck with my tongue just blah, 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 constant? It stays in there. But I think that's one of the good things. What is people like about it, that it's not edited. It is live, and the language here and there, and everything is, what the hell is it? Organic, I suppose is the word. So it's go time. Once that music hits and the intro gets done, it's go time. We're flying for 40, 45, 50 minutes. There's no stopping the train. It is a fully off the rails right out the gate.
And that's true enough. That's a really nice thing about your show, because it does have that sort of authenticity and sort of almost rawness, and you can see that both. I can, like, 9 times out of 10, I can see that you and Greg are sort of like sitting there and sort of not digging away, but you're sort of winding him up a little bit, and then it's sort of like pop, and off he goes on a. So it's really cool. Really cool to watch, and yeah, that's right. Here we go. Steve just said best set in the business, and that is 100% true. It's a really stunning looking environment you run your gig from. It's really cool.
Yeah, Steve's been on a couple times. Steve's a great guy, dear friend. I'm honored to call him a friend. Call him up with a question, or just chat. Always there. A couple times, and needed someone in a pinch. Steve goes, "Yeah, I'm there for you, brother." And boom, we had it. We had a guest, and his show, The Owl's Nest, is fantastic too. I missed a lot because we were getting ready for the party tomorrow, so I missed yesterday's, which I have to go. I'm gonna listen to that tonight when I'm cooking, because they had the newest member of the Barbecue Hall of Fame, Meathead, which you had on.
Yeah.
About right around just before Thanksgiving, if I'm not mistaken.
That's right. Yeah.
And that was a hell of an interview. He's awesome. I need to get him on at some point.
Just email him. He's pretty open, to be honest. He's a nice guy.
Yeah,
it's really good. Hit him up.
And, yeah, when I saw the post from him the other day that he was a little shocked that he got in, and it's like, well, dude, you deserve it. You took your platform and it absolutely blew up, and he puts in so much work with it, and he breaks it down scientifically.
Yeah, it's the knowledge as well, isn't it?
Like all the blood in the package. It's not blood in the package. It's protein and
myoglobin. God damn it,
myoglobin. That's the word. And then the best was his answer for beer can chicken. That was the best. I almost drove off the fucking road when I heard it. I can't remember the exact words, but basically, beer can chicken is bullshit. You're not cooking at a high enough temperature for it to fucking boil. So the beer can is a can of beer full of shit that's used as a stand.
Yeah. So, yeah, what a fantastic guy he is. I'd love to speak to him again. That'd be an awesome show. And Steve was very lucky.
Yeah, so I'll be listening to that tonight at some point. So, I'm sorry, Steve, I missed out live, but I got you on the back end, brother.
No, I'll be listening on and off while I've been out in the garden doing bits and bobs. It's good. Very good. So, what would you say the most popular podcast platform is for you? Would you is it your Apple, your Spotify, or your breaking it down into your nuts and bolts of your outlets?
With the video part of it is by far, hands down, Facebook. You know, like I said, we'll get 2,000 views for the week, but on YouTube we're at 20, 25 views. So, excuse me. With the video end of it is definitely Facebook. On the audio end is definitely iTunes is our highest, followed by Spotify.
Then I'm that one guy on Spotify watching you, Mags.
Huh?
I'm that one guy on Spotify listening.
Oh, yeah? Who?
It's just me.
Just you?
Nah, and me as well. I listen back on Spotify. There's two of us here. But yeah, they're good. Sound quality as well on Spotify and iTunes also. But yeah, they're really good. Another up and coming one seems to be Google Podcast. That seems to be getting pushed at the minute. That seems to be growing quite a lot. But then I suppose the magic of Google just helps things grow, doesn't it? I suppose if they've got an agenda to push, they will.
So is there going to be a certain point if something gets so big that you're going to have to go? When I say you, it'd be anybody. Go exclusive with Spotify, or I would think there would become a certain point where just blowing your load all over the place, it doesn't make the best sense.
Well,
it would be like if Friends was on every TV channel.
Oh, you talking to Spotify pulls a Joe Rogan with me?
I'm just asking a question. I know what you're talking about, but it would seem to me, though, eventually, whether it was Google or iTunes or Spotify or whatever would go, we can draw traffic over to our app, website, whatever, if we can own the whole fucking ship, for lack of better words.
I'd say the price has got to be right.
Fuck yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. The price has got to be to do something like that. If we're talking Spotify. Spotify wants strictly Pit Life BBQ, strictly on their platform. Okay, show me the money.
Oh, he got the midget.
You see the midgets running in the background. I told you if we talk shit enough, he'd jump in. He can't help himself.
You got through them quick, Greg. What you on the? Cheers,
what sissy type pussy shit is that?
It says Johnny Mag Seltzer.
No.
Your seltzer.
Put some hair on your chest. Okay.
I just took whatever was available underneath the beverage.
So anyway, before we were so rudely interrupted.
Fuck off.
Well, yeah, I would say you could. The money's got to be right, because if it's that, I need to stop everything I'm fucking doing. That I'm officially retired from being a mailman and all that stuff, and just strictly on the podcast. So,
sorry I'm late. By
money, Spotify. If you're listening, hit us up.
Yeah.
I feel like I get 10% for brokering this deal. I'm like the podcast broker.
Podcast broker. Right.
Yeah.
I just became your guys' manager.
If you can get us a decent deal, I'll happily give you a percentage of some kind.
I ain't shaving my head though.
Good. It's in
due time.
I'm 42. If it was gonna go, it was gonna go. I don't even have that fucking spot in the back.
It's a fact.
I got that.
It's a fact. He still has it.
We have it.
It's not going nowhere. So hi, Greg.
Sorry that I'm late, gentlemen. I was caught off by an hour. I thought it was 4:30 our time.
So you're early.
So technically, you're early by a half hour.
Right?
See, not bad.
Yeah, good to see you anyway, buddy. Welcome along. Thanks for joining us. Cheers, mate. Much appreciated.
I see you got some nice hardwood there. Nice to see.
I got some hardwood over here. I got the pit running over there. It's raining, so I'm under the old garage. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
It's fucking. Nice. It was raining pretty bad earlier. I opened up the ball valve underneath the smoker with the bucket under it, and it filled up the entire bucket with rainwater and sludge.
Shit.
Like, yay! Hercules.
Oh, man. So what are you cooking then?
Where's
you cooking up
today? What's that?
What are you cooking up?
I got a brisket going on that I hope to have off by about 2 a.m. And if I can get it on by 5, I think I'll be all right. And then in the morning, I got 10 racks of ribs, spare ribs, and we're doing some smoked meatballs tomorrow. We're just going to a friend's kid's birthday party that we're attending, so I'm just kind of bringing some food. You know, the guy just renovated my basement and did a really good job. So it's just my way of giving back, and said, hey, what are you getting for food? And he said, I don't know yet. I said, well, I'll bring the queue. Don't worry about it. He's like, damn, let's go.
Decent.
So 10 racks of ribs. We'll have pulled pork as well, brisket, smoked meatballs, which my wife is throwing down with the Uncle Steve's shake, cow shake.
I'm so glad
that's
you're
her
here for the Uncle
That's
Steve
her secret
show.
weapon in there. That's her secret weapon is Uncle Steve's. Word up. John, are you cooking yet?
No, I'm not going to solve somewhere. I'm guessing the 9 o'clock range. I'll start.
So you're going straight through. You say, "Fuck it all." I'm going.
I'm going straight through because tomorrow it's literally going to be an all day and all night cook.
Yeah.
You know, figured I'd stop.
Stealing my fucking move here now, just because I'm your manager. You can't put the hood up. Bro. That's my move.
Me and you, kid, we're doing things together.
This guy's got the pen flip. I got the hood thing.
No, this is it. This is it.
Oh,
it's cold out in this motherfucker. Shit.
You go in that cabinet. Give me them 2 jars.
Max.
I like that barbecue, purple barbecue sign you got behind you there, Ryan.
Oh yeah, it's good. It's just backlit by a light. It's pretty cool. What you want about that one or that one?
That one, yeah.
That one,
right above your head. Nope.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
The bubble there.
Yep.
That's a Death Star. Sorry.
Like.
Yeah, nice. He gets everywhere, Uncle Steve. I saw him. He was camping earlier on this week somewhere. I saw.
I feel like Mags cuddles that at night.
Let me kiss Uncle Steve.
We know your mouth has been around midgets, and now that pillow has AIDS.
Oh man!
Oh.
But who said the midgets had AIDS though?
Ryan, you might want to cut that part out.
They could have been clean little midgies.
Speaking of Uncle Steve, Greg. This is yours, Uncle Steve.
Oh yes. Let me see that again. Oh yeah. Oh, it's just a little test bottle.
This is the sweet and spicier barbecue sauce.
Oh shit.
From Uncle Steve's.
Into the sauce.
I like it.
That sounds delicious, man.
Yeah, it's very good. It's very good. I tried a little bit. It's nice.
Very
it's
nice.
Not gonna. We him and I were talking. Just not coming to market with it. But once in a while, he'll throw a batch together for some people, and wanted me to try it, so it showed up today.
I think we might
So
have
Greg,
to go.
the mailman has your job.
I think we might have to go thick meat and cow shake for the clump brisket. So Daddy Dutch says.
Yeah,
Thick meat and cow shake.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be nice.
That might be the plan. Pepper forward because of all the phosphates and the injections. You know, you need something pepper forward, not salt.
Pretty it. So, where are we going? What was the most? Let's as you're both here now. Who's been your most enjoyable or sort of funny or factual guest you've had on the show? So let's say the whole show out for you. I suppose you may have different ones. Not one like you don't. It's not like asking you the name of your favourite child or anything. But do you know what I mean? Just sort of like generally or sort of like informative, or if you could.
Who's fun or who we liked or
Yeah, just what would be sort of like
We
your
like
all-round
all of our-
favourite show? Obviously, you like all of your guests, but
I love all the guests, but Maddie and Kiki are always fun to have on. Those girls are really bubbly and always have a lot of energy. They always bring laughter, good vibes.
I think we've got them on next week or the week after.
Yeah, they're great.
Up.
Be prepared. Yeah, they're a ball of fun. Love the girls.
Mags, your hitman's there.
How's that? Oh. That was the mailman. I thought I was getting taken out or something.
Well, I said Mags' hitman's there.
You want to play games with me, son?
This isn't Grand Theft Auto. You can't send a mugger. That's not cool.
I don't know who delivers piano wire in Massachusetts, but whatever. Or New Hampshire.
You see me get just choked out live on TV. I'm like, that would suck.
He's going to go home and tell his wife, this guy is sitting in the garage talking to his phone. He's a fucking lunatic.
He got out and was like, what the hell are you doing?
And then he got up and tried to figure out what I was doing.
That would have been dead.
Let me think. Like I said, each episode's fun, you know. That's the one thing I got to say. We've really been blessed with all the guests have been really enjoyable. So I can't really narrow it down to just one.
Well,
what the hell's going on with the screen here?
Matt Pittman was a pretty awesome guest.
Matt Pittman was good, for sure. Junior Urias, Robbie Royal, both of them were fun.
Yep.
With all the backstories to, you know, barbecue pit masters and the filming and all that. Hell, you know, Steve Ray is always fun and informative. You know, he knows his stuff for sure. But yeah, I can't really narrow down one of being the best. Out of now on informative one, if I was to gun to my head, have to pick one. No shot against you, Greg, but it would have been that episode I had Chef Johnny from Texas Style Barbecue Cuisine and our brother Phil Riddick from Daddy Cooks when we talked UDS builds.
Yeah.
You know, that was jam-packed of knowledge between the two of them. They pretty much covered every aspect that you'd even think of in starting a UDS build. Of
course, yeah. Well, I know Chef Johnny's done a few, and obviously Phil's done a couple as well. So, really good information on that podcast. I remember watching it. It's a good one, actually, because obviously I'm quite interested in that sort of thing as well. I've run a UK group over here, so it was almost like homework, if that makes sense. It was a really good podcast. I remember it. That's cool. Let's go. Greg's just raking around his box by the sounds of things.
Yeah, I gotta get. I got the fire going, so I'll be throwing on this brisket within the next hour, either with or without you guys. That's happening. So
How the hell
Don't
does
mind
it
me when I
sound so
speak.
good from halfway down the driveway?
You got earbuds in, haven't you?
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah, I can hear you
Oh,
fine.
oh, good. Okay.
you're
All right,
stirring around your midget's holes, is what I heard.
good. It is. That's it.
Ting, 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 ting. Love you too, sweetheart.
Oh man.
We're rolling right
So-
at 250. Nice. Real nice.
Oh well. What's the temperature running at over there then? Because you can just about make a little bit of blue smoke out coming out of there.
Right now, it's just getting up to temp. I lit it right before I, just before I called and just jumped on with you blokes. But right now, we're
And that
approaching
temp
250.
would be
We're approaching 250-ish.
250. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
Kids.
Oh,
You're still the
Amazon's
cut
here.
man, aren't you? You know, you're like you sort of like in the ring, but you're there with a towel and you're sort of fanning his back. You got him pulling him back round to saying what he should be, even on someone else's show, John.
Hey, Greg, I'll give you $1 if you can get the Amazon guy to come on the show and talk.
What's that?
I'll give you $1 if you can get the Amazon guy to come on camera and talk.
Oh, I'm about to be smoking something. You like smoked meats? Brisket? What do you got?
Ask him if he wants to taste your meat.
What is it? Is it a what do you got? What, like a pellet or a gas or all wood? Like a Traeger? Rectech?
I get fired for that shit.
Camp Chef? Yeah. Hey, the Amazon guys, I'm live on a podcast in the UK right now. Yo, Amazon guys got a Camp Chef pellet. Just
Nice.
Oh,
loving
wow.
the meats.
Tell him to come over and tell it. I know he's on a tight schedule with Amazon and stuff, but
Yeah, it's a nice one, huh? Yeah, it's awesome, dude. We got it built in Texas. Later, bro. Have a good one. All right.
What's his name? Ask him what his name is.
Anybody else you want to talk to other than us?
Sorry. I was getting sniped again.
It's getting close to FedEx time, about 5, right?
Yeah, followed by the UPS guy at 5:30.
I fucking hope there's nothing too expensive in that package. Just
Yeah, I
let you
hope that-
fucking throw it across the room.
I hope that wasn't one of them fragilis from Italy.
Must be Italian.
Must be Italian.
Brazil.
Fucking hell.
Jesus. So, yeah, we covered that. So I was just a bit fucking. I'm trying to do a podcast. So,
You made 3 terrible life choices.
nah, it's all right. It's all holding together. You know, it was always going to be loose anyway with all you guys on it. So it's good. It's all good stuff. So we've touched on that. I normally go on your favourite foods, but let's go on the foods you don't like this time. Let's like foods you don't eat, can't eat, won't eat. Greg, you tell us all about yours first, because obviously I know you're a brisket addict. So, what don't you like?
I don't like anchovies or sardines or any type of smelly fish, smelly, oily fish. As opposed to meats. Oh, I don't like tripe either. I don't like tripe,
All right.
which is like the cow's lining. Other than that, what?
I'm good.
Low hanging fruit, just ready to come across those lips. He's
See, I don't know.
so fucking beat red.
I don't know Greg well enough, and he doesn't know what's going on up here in my head. And
But
Mags
I
is
do.
just dying, and Ryan just going, please don't fucking say it.
What? What am I missing?
Nothing.
Okay.
All right. So you're not as an Italian. How can you not like anchovies or fish, man?
No, when it comes to meat, I'll pretty much eat anything. Pork, chicken, beef, whatever. And I do like fish. I just don't like that type of. That's just that and tripe.
No, I get tripe. Tripe's only good for dogs, man. That's like nasty stuff. Like my nan used to eat that and boil it, and it used to make the whole house stink. Horrible. Yeah.
So no smoked menudo for you.
No.
John, let's see where you're at.
Seafood. Don't touch
Onions.
a single bit of it. As far in seafood I delve into is a tuna fish sandwich. That's as far as I will go.
And onions too. You don't like onions?
I don't like onions. You got to sneak them in there. But
How the fuck can you not like onions? You eat all that barbecue and don't eat onions?
Nope.
It's like part of a burger, part of a breakfast, part of a.
It's a mind thing. My grandmother hated onions. Okay, would not have onions in anything, and just growing up with her in the house, it went. It got me that I don't like onions. I just don't like onions.
Mm.
But my wife cooks with them all the time, and I eat it. You know, I'll go down to Boston at night and get, the old sausage, peppers, and onions. No
You
problem.
eating that? Really?
I'll eat that. No, fine, no problem. Other than that, regular raw onions and something, won't do it.
Okay, so you're not eating like red onions on a salad, but I'm pretty sure I made something with peppers and onions once, and you didn't want the onions, like a sausage. Did we do that on the flat top when you
No,
came
we can
over?
do sausage and peppers with you.
Or hamburger?
You were
with
making
that?
the pickled onions.
Yeah,
You tried them.
Would you eat pickled ones?
You tried them, but you tried it just to appease me.
Yeah. No, it was good. I wouldn't throw it on. Like I said,
I love some
I just don't like them.
raw sweet onion on like a barbacoa taco or something.
Mm.
Oh man, I like that even better than like a pickled red on a taco. It's delicious.
I like pickled red onions. It's good stuff right there. That's nice.
I got 4 quarts of it. 4 quarts of pickled red onion sitting in my downstairs fridge.
Guess
like
you
that
didn't
much.
make that. Did you make that, or much you didn't catering now? So
I made it. I had it left over from an event, so I have just like fucking 4 quarts of it just sitting down in the basement. It lasts a while.
Yeah, it lasts for a good time. No,
Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
So seafood as well. Then you're not a big seafood fan. That's surprising. I don't
No.
know. I just not crab. Everybody likes crab.
I don't like the texture.
Oh, okay.
It's something with the texture. I've tried it. Believe me, watching the TV shows and stuff, the platters, they look beautiful. They look delicious. So we've tried it, and I just the texture of the fish or whatever. I'm good.
Surprised. No onions, no fish. Wow.
Yeah.
And no anchovies from Italian. Wow.
So you would have not got sick in the movie Airplane. You didn't have fish for dinner. You would have been all right. You would have been all right. No one saw that in the movie Airplane. He had fish for dinner.
I can't remember. Honestly, my memory is so bad.
Classic.
I couldn't even tell you what I'd done yesterday, let alone fucking what was on a movie in the 80s.
Come on, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was the co-pilot. John, hello? Airplane the movie?
The only thing is that the one where they have a emergency pilot and he pops up. He's like a blow up guy.
Is John playing the freeze game right now? Fuck you. Or did your Walmart internet freeze up?
He's got to blink eventually.
He's fucking lying.
I see the smirk.
No. On my screen, all 3 of you froze up. Greg, you were talking like Morse code, beep, 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 beep. So I was just waiting for everything to clear up. So what the hell are we talking about now?
Airplane the movie, I said. You would have lived. Everyone was whoever ate fish for dinner was like passing out, remember?
Oh yeah, I would have been fine.
You would have been fine.
I'm very fluent with jive.
Born survivor. No fish on the aeroplane. Fantastic. So, most of us have had a few beers now. I've certainly had about 5 while waiting for my computer to restart. Greg, you've been drinking some. Is that actually got alcohol in it, or is it just fizzy water?
These are high noon. These are high noons. They're all right. Yeah.
Is your wife pissed you taking her drinks?
Yeah, she likes these. I took them
She
from
drinks
her.
bourbon.
Sounds like a good lady.
She does not drink bourbon. But
You don't
this
drink
mango
that
one on
pussy.
deck right here. Delicious.
Mango.
Oh, that color brings out the beautifulness in your eyes, you sissy
Oh,
fuck.
thanks.
If he took his hood down, you'd be able to see him better.
It's cold out here.
Toughen up.
I
It's cold.
I
It's
don't
been
know.
so warm. Now it's cold. Sucks.
How can it
I'm
be
in a bad
cold? You
mood
said it
today.
was
I've
like,
been in a bad
you
mood
said
all
it was
day.
like 30. Well, you're here now and you're looking fun. So prepare for some shenanigans to begin. Don't give me the bird, you fucker. Right.
You
Come
tell
on
him,
in.
Ryan. Don't take no shit.
I
from him.
will. This is my show, right? And we're here for a good time, not necessarily a long time. Bye.
He's got to go jiggle his bits.
He's
I
got to
gotta
go
go
play
jiggle my
his
bits
wood.
over here. Jiggling my bits. I saw Dirty Smoke. That's my calling.
Oh, yeah. So, in a minute, I'm going to ask you to do arguably one of the most challenging things, I think, for you on the Pit Life BBQ show, Greg.
Yeah, what the hell's that?
Can you remember that Uncle Steve Reed?
Oh, give me a fucking break.
Can you remember it?
Dude, I don't fucking use a teleprompter. I mean, I do. It's there. I don't fucking read off that thing. Give me a fucking break.
Wait
Right,
a
so
minute. You
can
guys have a
you-
producer and a teleprompter, and it's still that fucked up?
What's
Look,
the whole
Ryan,
thing going on?
Fuck
You
it.
ever
We'll,
know-
we'll
you
do
ever-
it live.
fuck him.
Going live. No.
Don't get me started with that asshole.
Did you
Don't
ever?
even get me started.
So then, are you ready? When you sit down, I want the full-on Uncle Steve intro, Greg, if you can.
Ryan, you ever wonder why no one's coming to your barbecue? But every time that lights up, it seems like there's a line just waiting to get down the street. The answer to that question, Ryan,
What's
is that Matt's using Uncle Steve's shake, and apparently you're not, which means one thing.
What's that?
You better get you some. Uncle Steve's shake is handmade, uses only the finest ingredients, and comes in over 10 amazing flavors. If you can cook it, Uncle
10, you
Steve
say?
has a shake for it. If you have any shake questions, Uncle Steve has fantastic customer service. They'll walk you through all your shake needs. It's time to take your backyard game and the competition game to the next level with Uncle Steve's shake. Shake some on everything. UncleSteve's.com. What's up?
Boom. I'm impressed. I thought you was reading it. Fair play, mate.
What's up?
If you had a mic,
Ryan?
you'd drop it. I would. Hard. That's the gag noise. Well done.
Nothing like a bag of fucking yellow lace. Let's go, John. Your turn.
My turn.
Gun.
What? I wasn't asked that question.
Well, I'm just about to ask you about the cigar. So I know you're a professional and you'll just roll it off the tongue, John. So off you go.
We're also brought to you by our friends at Two Guys Smoke Shop and TwoGuysCigars.com. Whether we're barbecue, I'm watching him stuff his fucking pie hole.
They call those crisps here in our country of England.
Exactly right, they do.
Whether we're barbecuing or not, we always keep the smoke rolling. Thanks to our friends at Two Guys Smoke Shop and TwoGuysCigars.com. Today we are smoking your sister's asshole. Thanks to our friends from TwoGuysCigars.com, we get to smoke some of the best cigars in the world, and so can you.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just type in number 2, GuysCigars.com for your perfect barbecue companion. That's the number 2, GuysCigars.com.
Awesome.
Your sister's asshole.
Is that quite a tonguey? Is it like a tonguey-tangy smoke is here?
That'd be a hell of a fucking smoke, though.
Oh, could you imagine the sales on that? Wow. Come and smoke your sister's arsehole. It's it'd be one of them. That's what you know. The great big cigars you get, the great big fat ones. You'd have to be like.
But listen. There's something about there's a saying here that me and John. I don't know if you guys know, but growing up, it's like my mother dropped something or something. She stubbed her toe. She's like, your sister's ass. It's just a saying. It's a fucking saying.
All right.
So when John said your sister's asshole, I mean, it was just your sister's ass. Like, that's a saying. You guys ever hear anyone ever say that? Your mom ever stub her toe or drop something and she's like, yeah, sister's ass. No, nothing like that.
Oh, I say it all the time.
I say it all the time, too.
I didn't have a sister, so no.
When you said smoke your sister's arsehole, I was just thinking.
Sister either, but I had a brother I kept a close eye on.
Yeah.
I feel like that has a different connotation when it's your brother's ass.
Ooh. Yeah, a little more an adventure there, isn't it?
That's where only the brave tread. Right, so.
All right, you got snack time's over. Let's get back to this. Come on.
I'm going to have to clear all this audio up, Greg. Thank you, mate. You just added like an hour onto my day. Thank you.
Hey, Ryan, if you like, I could just do this on my microphone.
Yeah, that'd be great.
I didn't realize how loud it actually was. Sorry, gentlemen. I haven't done breakfast. I haven't even eaten
the clinking from the firebox with the shovel. That was nice too.
No.
Oh, all right. I'll mute it next time. I just thought you guys wanted to be with me when I left. That's all.
No, we do.
We can see you. We're there.
Okay.
It's like a Where's Waldo book every time you get up. Oh, here's the Amazon man. Check that one off on the right side of the list.
Jesus. I know it's been a lot of action going on behind me today. It's weird.
Oh shit!
It doesn't sound very good.
It's quite cool. You'd have to once you get your meat on, we'll have to take a look for the guys at home. That'd be quite a cool thing to see. So, what's the most exotic sort of food or meat you've eaten? Bearing in mind the bar is set extremely high now because we had a Norwegian guy on the other day. He ate whale. So
I'm pretty sure Greg's had a few whales in his life.
No, in college for sure. More cushion, more pushing.
A 2 at 10 is a 10 at 2.
I don't know. I'm not really much of an exotic food eater. Like, I don't know. I haven't really been anywhere exotic, really. I mean, John, you having some trouble too? Anything exotic?
No, I can answer this question, no problem.
Well, go ahead. I mean, it's not even my turn. It's your turn, I think. I'm just talking during it. Go ahead.
Well, that's nothing new. Anyway.
Yeah. Thanks, John.
Mine would be right up there. 1 and 1A is alligator and rattlesnake.
Oh, no.
Wow. Rattlesnake. What is that? Is it chickeny? Yeah. Everything tastes like fucking chicken. Chicken's got to be the most exotic food on the planet because everything tastes like chicken, doesn't it?
Alligator tastes like expensive chicken.
Yes.
It's about $100+ a pound.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Fucking crazy.
What do you actually eat on an alligator? Do you eat it all, or just the tail, or like do you get like alligator legs? Or...
Pretty much
gator cheeks.
The rest of it's really just tough. So if you're gonna eat alligator, the majority of the meat you're gonna get is from the tail.
Mm. I've often you see pictures of it and it looks like super impressive, but I was just wondering what does it taste like? You know,
there's no gator tenderloins or gator fillets or gator cheeks or.
You can find some. Do gators actually have cheeks?
Gator dicks. Probably be Matt's favorite.
You'd be looking to eat that.
Matt's favorite would be gator dick.
Certainly swallow something.
He's probably eating a gator dick right now. That's why I couldn't get on today.
Wow.
You couldn't get
Matt's
on
gonna
because
come
you
out of nowhere.
He's not even here to defend himself. Poor bastard.
No, Matt's just he's busy, unfortunately. He was
Serves you right, cocksucker.
Did you see that? That was
Serves
phenomenal.
you right.
You're getting through them. What's that one now, Greg? What are you drinking?
You even throw like a girl.
Another one.
Yeah, it hit the top of the fucking garage and came right back down on me.
Oh,
That's what he said.
yeah.
So creative.
So, wow. I'm so glad you come on, Greg, because I've got some other questions for you. Have you thought of any questions, Hobo? Is there any questions in the chat that we can throw at these guys? Because, one, it is a bit of a short... Actually, it's a short interview. It's an hour. But, I suppose we could go over the... Where's he gone now?
Sorry.
There he is.
Turn it sideways. It's visually better.
You can't turn it sideways, right? I wanted to show you.
There you go.
Yeah.
Good.
There it is.
Oh, there we go. No, I recognise that one. And that one.
There you go. Yeah.
Pride of place.
Nice, huh?
Yeah, it's great. Thank you.
So, Ryan, I do have a podcast question. Have you guys ever had a guest on who gives you very short yes/no answers? You don't have to name anybody, but have you been stuck in that scenario?
I totally missed that because my volume was down. Sorry. My bad.
I'm gonna not to the terrible point of it, but there were definitely a couple that you had to pull the answer out of them.
Yes.
There wasn't the old one answer nightmare. Yeah. No.
Yeah,
Sometimes
exactly
brisket. Those ones a night I never had that, but there were some that were you had to keep prodding, then they finally came out with.
I think a lot of it can be like nerves as well, because you can talk to some people off camera and it's like really backwards and forwards and easy, and then sort of like all of a sudden you switch it live and it's just like almost like a rabbit in a headlight sometimes, you know what I mean? But obviously because we do this all the time and we're sort of used to chatting and it's almost like we're just in a little room talking to each other and you don't realise there's anyone else watching sometimes, or you're talking to people listening. Whereas sometimes I suppose you get if you get invited onto a podcast and it's like, oh, I'm going on a podcast. And then it's like, oh, you're live. And then you probably poop it a little bit. And as I said, be a little bit like a rabbit in a headlight and not quite sure how to answer or say or express yourself. Just
for sure.
There, John.
For sure. Once to go live, people get weird. It's
I've been
comfortable.
watching it for the last half hour.
That's funny. No, but I was live on TV for a real estate interview on the news, and I consider myself pretty comfortable talking in front of people. But it was weird being in like a studio that years ago, and that fucking red light goes on, and they just look around, and like just like channel, like it was like Fox News or something that was on. That was nerve wracking. I felt like that guy. I felt like once it came on, he started asking me questions, and I was like, as talkative as I am, I was like kind of giving him like 1 word, 2 word answers. A little nerve wracking stuff. I can see how some people get nervous when it's showtime. You get the jitters.
Yeah, I can totally get that, and also it's sort of like down to us as well to try and you want to put your guests at ease, don't you? If you've got a sort of like a guest at ease who's happy, you're going to have a better interview at the end of the day, aren't you? Or a better sort of like end product, because that's what we're working towards. We want to interesting and engaging interview, not necessarily a couple of words here and there. And
right.
So for those who don't know, how did Greg? How did you and John? I'm going to say hook up. I don't know what the right term is here.
Yes.
Especially after everything we've gone through today.
FarmersOnly.com.
John and I grew up one town from each other. We had mutual friends growing up. Never really hung out back in the early days, but through barbecue and through the New England Pit Masters and with Kevin and Chris doing a charity event, a charity cook. John came and to help us cook in the middle of the night. Got there at like midnight. And I was like, is that like podcast dude over there, Johnny Bags? And then Kevin's like, yeah. I mean, yeah, a little bit. I wanted to squeeze his cheeks. And And I think I did after a few hours. He let me squeeze his cheeks. Right, we were pretty comfortable
you?
after a few hours. It was almost like we just knew each other because, again, we grew up one town from each other. We knew all the same people, and we did the overnight cook together. And after that, I think it was a few months later. You had me on as a guest with Messy Mike. I was a guest, and then a couple months after that, I filled in for Messy Mike as a co-host. And like it was like New Year's Eve. We did it on New Year's Eve, and then when Mike left, Johnny was like, "Yo, you want to take a seat for good?" I was like, "Let's go!" You know, here she comes. Comes slices me from behind. Where you gonna go? Mm-hmm.
She's got to go get more girly drinks because you done drank them all.
You know it. High noons forever.
She's gonna hop in the truck and the whole fucking rig's gonna get drug off.
Imagine.
That would
Oh
be
shit! I forgot to
riot.
unhook it.
Oh my god!
Dude, that
I'd
would be
pay good money
amazing.
to see that.
Dude, I forgot to fold down my stack after an event in Rhode Island, and that stack's not made to travel up. And we were on some like bumpy back roads, and we're on the friggin' highway. After about 15 minutes of back road, we get on the highway. We're cruising at about 70. My buddy Jay looks at me and goes, "Did you put the stack down?" I was like, "No." I fucking pulled over. The thing was sideways, dude. It was sideways. You could almost stick your hand in the hole from where it attaches. And like it was still clamped down, but it was just like crooked. I was like, "Oh shit, could you imagine that thing fell off on the highway? You had this fucking pipe rolling down the highway. It would have done some damage. That would have not have been good. And then I would have been screwed. Then would have had to find some second-rate fucking fabricator around here to fix it. Ryan's perfection. Oh, that would have been ugly.
A couple months ago, I was driving behind a semi whose transmission dropped out from under the truck,
Oh, Jesus.
Ooh,
Wow.
and the motherfucker started sliding. I tried to go into the left lane, and the transmission went into the left lane.
No.
And then I went back to the center lane, and he's like getting to a stop slowly, and then I'm stuck behind him in a stop with cars running 70 miles an hour in both lanes, and I'm like, just whip it out, dude, and go.
Jesus. Yeah,
Christ.
it should happen.
I was yeah, that would have been pretty awkward, man.
So I know when he says that stack falling, I know what that would feel like being behind it.
That thing's heavy too, man. That stack it's got some weight to it. He puts a nice handle on it though on the side. He puts a handle on it. Grab it.
Yeah, I can just about make that out actually.
I'm gonna cover my wood.
I thought you was off to grab your handle.
I thought he should have done that before the midgets came in. By the way, this will be the last time you will ever see me on this channel. Matt's texting Ryan right now. Never again do you have Hobo on the show.
So anyway.
So that's how we got hooked up. But and then now we're just inseparable, right?
that's right.
Yeah, you're good. To be fair, you got a good presence together on your podcast. It works well. It's sort of like yin and yang, if that makes sense. You found it, you sort of can.
We've got a great chemistry for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely, it works really good. Works really well.
It's like I've known Johnny forever, so it does work well. And you know, you can tell kind of quickly if you're gonna mesh well with someone or not. So it was just one of those feelings. We're like ebony and ivory, you know. So, and I'm ivory. So, sounds ebony.
Hey, baby.
Yeah. So I was going to ask you about you seem to get through a lot of producers on the show. Are they tied to your show, or are they just like for everybody in the podcast studio? Is that the podcast
Everybody
producer? Is it?
Everyone's shared.
Yeah, everyone's
producer. Yeah. So we've had just John's 1 through 3. I've had 2 since we've been there. Chrissy's doing great though. She brings a different element to the group because we like our producers being involved in the show. We like them talking, chiming in. It adds a different element to it. You know, that kind of like the Howard Stern show, and like, you know, Baba Booey or Fred would be in the background. You know, you listen to them and they chime in on stuff. It brings a fun element, makes it more 3-dimensional. I feel.
Mm-hmm.
So we like when our producers are involved.
You've always had your producers involvement. Was Ed was the first one, I think.
Yeah,
Ed was the first one. Yep. Ed, then Ben, now Chrissy.
Yeah.
Ed definitely kept you guys in line more. That's for sure.
Oh yeah, he was definitely able to steer that thing back a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, Chrissy's got that Aussie element to the whole thing. Australia is one of our largest markets.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true. John covered that earlier, actually. And they're big on barbecue anyway over there. It's a matter like they're bonkers on it. You can drive along and there'd be barbecues just in a lay-by or in a park or wherever. I suppose you guys must have it as well. You have barbecues over in parks and stuff like that, or
what is it?
Just like they just have like barbecue stands. You can literally walk up there, get some wood lit, and cook over a grill.
Yeah,
wherever you stop, generally, I suppose. You know, park.
What is that? What is that huge barbecue competition and event they have there every year in Australia? What's the name?
Meat stock.
Meat stock. That's it. We got to do the meat stock. We got to go meat stock, bro. That'd be fantastic.
Pit Life hits meat stock.
Yep. We got to go live from there and do a podcast or something. That'd be fun. Down under.
That'd be real cool.
Down under the grundle. Good day, mates.
This is the Pit Life BBQ. We're just about to chuck a shrimp on the barbie. Well, actually, no, you won't, because you don't like no seafood, bugger.
They hate it when you say shrimp on the barbie. I think Christine says, we don't say that. One of those things, you know.
Yep.
No, it's true. I've worked with a lot of Australian guys, and I've been out there, and it's all tongue in cheek. It's all tongue in cheek. Right. It's all good fun. So we've got some hot fire questions. You haven't seen these. Did you manage to amend any, Hobo, or not?
I think it's best that I just don't participate in this segment.
Why?
Because it's only going to get bad.
That's the entertainment factor.
Bad is good. Come on.
It's going to be like blonde midget or brunette midget.
Blonde midget.
Dude, I'm okay with this. You don't know me very well, but...
Oh, I know you. That's why I'm not doing this.
Come on, hobo.
I'm as fucking sick and twisted as the best of them, so...
Oh, trust me.
There's
Trust me.
There's nothing you can do to really...
I'll get on the phone. Hey, guess what I got today? I go, do I really want to know?
Okay, no. We're not doing that, John.
I'm like, oh, God. He can handle it. Oh, trust me.
Yeah.
I'm just going to let Ryan run his segment.
I'm a tapped motherfucker.
I'm trying to make it appropriate for the podcast.
It's all for grown-ups, you know. It's not a specialist podcast. I must add that, but it's just
it's not a podcast for children, so you know.
Exactly right. We're all grown-ups. We can talk about whatever we want.
I'm all about midget tossing parties.
All right, Ryan. I'll start it off, and then you run yours.
Okay.
So we do it for both of them. They both have to answer.
Yep, as quickly as possible.
All right. Dry wood or moist wood?
Dry.
Moist. We're talking about actual wood, like behind me.
This is a barbecue podcast.
Hot and fast or low and slow?
Low and slow.
Low and slow.
Day or night?
Night.
Beer or spirits or whatever it is you drink?
Combo.
Bourbon.
All of the above. Lump or briquette?
Lump.
Briquette.
Briquettes are for pussies.
Pork or
So a
beef?
Truly's that you're fucking drinking, sissy boy.
It's a high noon, mother.
I don't give a fuck what it is. It could be midnight.
I've been drinking. I've seen it on TikTok.
TikTok?
Just kidding.
You're not just kidding.
I like this game. Let's go. Let's have more fun. Come on.
Pork or beef?
Beef.
Pork.
Ribs, wet or dry?
Did I freeze that?
Wet.
I didn't hear the question.
Ribs, wet or dry, John?
Dry.
Like a vagina.
Is
that allowed?
I was gonna. Yeah, you did.
Sorry.
Shrimp or meat.
I thought I was talking to myself. Shit. My wife says I've been doing that lately. Might be getting senile.
Shrimp or meat.
Meat.
Meat. Wrap it or let it ride.
Wrap.
Wrap it.
Okay. Burgers or hot dog.
Burgers.
Horse. Yay or nay.
Yay.
Nay.
Fuck! You got me on that one.
Nay.
Nay.
Yay. Fucking says yay.
Shut up,
Gay-
you.
Some gay
Take
horse.
another Truly.
So at the end of the cook, if you're not sure if it's done, do you leave it in or do you pull out?
At the end of the cook, if you're not sure it's done, do you leave it in or do you pull it out?
Pull out.
Leave it in.
Nice.
Well, I don't have to worry about that now.
Because it's better to overcook a brisket, for example, than undercook it. Can always make chop sandwiches. Can always make chop sandwiches. While John's playing tug of war with his briskets. Good. Next.
Matt's in. How you doing, Matt? You all right? Matt likes a kid for. Sorry. Brisket or short ribs?
Oh,
Brisket.
Talking about like 3-bone plate ribs, like, or talking about little fuckers. Talking about the big ass motherfuckers.
The proper ones, yeah.
Brisket on the bone. I mean, 3-bone ribs. Brisket on a bone can't get better. Brisket add a bone. So ribs next.
John, did you say?
You said brisket.
Brisket.
Brisket, sorry. That Hobo, you got any more? Because that's the last question, unless you got some.
Inject or don't inject?
Don't inject.
Don't inject.
G-strings or
Okay,
granny's
like
panties?
Granny's panties.
Fuck.
Can binder or no binder and why?
Oil binder.
Why?
Oil binder because I feel it keeps the rub spread. It sticks better. I feel it doesn't smear compared to like a mustard or something.
Interesting. Yeah. Okay, so that winds up the quick fire round. There's only one thing left to do. What are your top 3 favorite albums?
Hold on, let me just play it.
Sunshine.
Hold on, let me just play it for you because I have it queued up like a cocksucker that was on your show once.
Yes!
Who would that be?
I don't know. Fuck it, let's do it live. Fucking hate that guy.
Well played. Well played.
I love me some Alice in Chains. I listen to their
Right.
Unplugged. I listen to Unplugged almost on a fucking daily basis.
Good band.
I
Actually. I
love-
haven't listened to any of their stuff. They're good. Yeah.
I love Alice in Chains. I love me some A Total Different Generation. I love me some Zeppelin, Hendrix. And then my third, I think I love myself some fucking discotheque, baby. I love EDM. I love
He hasn't even answered one.
old school shit like Tiesto. Old school house.
Mm-hmm.
House music.
Is that
Do you
before or
ever
after House of
listen?
Pain?
Do you ever listen?
Yeah.
You
What,
do?
three top albums?
Three top albums. You've yet to name one fucking album.
Yeah, I just go by artists.
I can spit to your list of artists.
Hey, shut the fuck up. I'm modifying mine to my three top artists, not albums.
Well, that's not the question. It's not your fucking show.
What the fuck are you gonna do about it, you cocksucking bald fuck?
Oh, you know how you settle this? You settle this
Absolutely.
after Mags answers his question with a drink off.
Yeah, round 3.
Where's he going right now?
He's going to get a cold beer, I'm reckoning.
I'm not doing no drink offs today.
You got to.
I can't. I have to
do
go. I gotta go pick up my ribs. I gotta drive after this. I can't.
You've been drinking Trulies.
You've been drinking already.
So I've only had 2. This is all I can do. That's all I'm doing.
I feel like this is a cop-out.
Yeah.
The hell is that? Oh,
The man's drinking headache in a can.
Oh, good for you.
Budweiser.
Drink up, Johnny. Who
Is
won the
that a
drink off?
pint
He
can?
says. Who won the drink off? He says. I'm not doing no drink
No one
offs.
yet. I think it's 3-0 now. Greg's refusing.
I can't do a drink off today. I have to drive. I gotta go. I got some errands to do. Meat pickups. I got meat to pick up.
Your wife took the truck. She can just take you.
I got another vehicle.
She'll be back.
I have nothing to prove. Everyone knows you have a big fat fucking gullet and you can drink faster than I can. I'm not trying to prove anything here.
Someone's scared.
Hey, Ryan, if I had to answer your album question, it would be Pussy by Johnny Mags.
Guaranteed platinum, baby.
Oh, Greg. I thought you'd be bang on. I thought you'd be on fire, dude. I thought you'd be smashing it.
Dude, look, you already can make a meme out of me throwing the fucking cup in the can in the air and coming down on my own head.
I don't have them skills. Matt could do that. I have no idea how I'd make.
You already have the new meme.
So how many ounces? How many ounces is one of those high noon cans? 6, 8.
It is. I don't know. It's gotta be 10 or 12. Oh, 12. 12. It's 12 full.
Thank you,
Why?
Matt.
Guys, there's nothing to prove. What are we doing? He beats me in drinking contests. He beats me in eating contests. He can beat me at a shitting contest.
How does that get judged exactly?
Pound for pound, I suppose.
Is it by weight or volume?
It's pound for pound.
Yeah.
It's
Roy Jones of fucking turning. The best pound for pound.
Yep.
Oh god. Yeah. So, wow. What was I going to say? You're not doing it, and that means that I've got to step up to the plate with Mr. Mags, and that's.
I think I'd like to see a Ryan and Mag shootout right now.
Hold on. I need to answer a question.
You do.
You still haven't answered the damn question.
Right.
So
Well,
I'll go and answer the question. Led Zeppelin, Physical Graffiti.
Solid.
Stevie Ray Vaughan, Texas Flood. And I gotta throw some to the UK way. Black Sabbath.
Cool. What an album. Very, 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 very strong.
All right, fine.
Strong albums. In
Let
fact.
me
Classic albums. In fact.
Let me try to answer a couple. Let me try to answer proper here. Okay, I'm gonna stick with my Alice in Chains Unplugged. We're going. Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon. Okay. And then third, I'm going to go with Van Halen 1984.
Oh, wow. Decent.
Those are probably the old
You're
Vaughn
fucked. Your wife's back. Drink up, Buttercup.
Yep.
Perfect timing.
She's back.
Yep.
Right.
She's called the DD.
Okay.
Uncle Steve is everywhere.
That's fucking great. Oh, Uncle
Okay,
Steve.
so right. I'm gonna have to man up now. This is a Strongbow cider. And I'm feeling quite I know I'm gonna get beat. It's just how bad I'm gonna get beat by. See, I'm stepping up for you, Greg. I'm taking this for you.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I got a long
because
cook ahead of me. I need to tread lightly today.
I've got to try and start a barbecue in a few hours. So, I mean, you're up and running. You're quite simple. I've got to get the fire going. Pissed. So, it should be quite fun. Right, that is just under a pint of cider. Yeah, you see? I'm guessing you've got just under a pint of Budweiser, and you're going to make it disappear within seconds. I, however, will probably
have half a pint left by the time he's done.
Mm-hmm. I'll probably start laughing and spray it out through my nose. You ready?
All right. Do I do the official countdown? It's 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, you
go.
do.
3, 2, 1, go is how we're going to do. Wait.
Right. Yep.
It's going to be 3, 2, 1, and then I'm going to say go. Okay? It's not on 1. You go on go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Not even a race.
Oh my God.
Hey, Ryan, I'm curious if Mags could kill 2 in the time that you finish what's left.
That's like
guaranteed.
half. That you done 1 in the time I drank a half. You got skills, John.
That is pure. It's like it's not even like there's anything in it. It's just
nice. That was complete. I knew I was going to lose, but embarrassed by that much.
there comes a time when you just, stop competing with Johnny Mags when it comes to eating and drinking. Accept the fact that he is in the upper echelon of this club that we call eating and drinking.
The time you stop competing, Greg, is the time you just got to roll over and call it a day. If you're not in the game, you're not in the game. It's better to aim high and lose.
I still have a few eating challenges I need to do with him again. There will be another roast beef 3-way contest. I'm feeling it.
Feels like we're circling around to the beginning of the podcast all of a sudden.
There will be, maybe I'll have to just challenge him to a spicy contest of some sort.
I don't think a spicy contest is very good for anyone, because the last time I saw John do a spicy contest, it looked like he was heading for A&E. To be honest, it was like...
Oh, it was hurt. He was hurt.
Yeah, Matt's that. Smoking 3-0. Undisputed.
Yep.
You're the transatlantic champion, you are. There's no way about it.
Hey, Greg, what was wrong with that piece of wood you just flung like an Amazon package?
It was birch. A piece of birch snuck in there. And we don't like smoking with birch.
What's the rest of it?
Mostly oak, some maple mixed in there. Once in a while, you come across a little bit of ash, which is like a oak and hickory mix, so that's fine. But that's pretty much it. Then you get some birch mixed in there, which I just toss aside like a redheaded stepchild. And that's about it.
Just use that for the fire pit or what?
Use that for the fire pit. Yep.
Birch is supposed to be pretty decent to cook with, though.
Birch it's got the paper, right? It's a paper tree, so that creates some dirty smoke when kind of mixed in. It'll burn off pretty quickly, but that you don't want to even get that on there. So if you keep using the birch, you keep getting that outer paper smell, and then the inside of it it smells. It's got this odd. It's a hard wood, but yet it smells kind of like pine a little bit. So it's just not a good hard wood to smoke with, in my opinion. So I'm all about that clean fire, and you can barely see that coming out. I just threw 2 logs on, and you can barely see her coming out. Yep, it's looking good. It's pretty nice and hot by the time I get that brisket on. Got me a prime brisket from Costco. Back when they cost $3.49 a pound. Now they're like Costco. They're like almost $4.25 a pound. More. Man, they're going up. Beef is going up. Well, cheap, but not really cheap. Cheap for you or the average person, but not cheap for me if I'm smoking them from cooking for 100 people, and it's not cheap.
Do you not ever you must sort of source a catering butcher or something like that, though? Surely.
I source it all from like a meat packer, like a meat purveyors now. So yeah, I go where like a restaurant or where butchers would, I guess, go get their meats now. I get it at a cost without tax and shit, but it's and don't get me wrong, I'm paying half what you're going to pay or an average person is going to pay walking into a butcher. But it's still up $1.50 a pound. No matter easy. I used to get a case price of brisket for $2.85 a pound. That was for choice, not prime, but top choice. Yeah, you get $2.85 a pound, and I can cook a great brisket with a choice brisket. Better with prime, in my opinion, but still, I can no reason you can't kill a choice brisket. Tootsie cooks with select briskets, and look what she does, But
so what are the gradings again? Is it select, choice, and prime?
Say it again.
What is the order? What is the grading order? Prime,
select,
choice.
Select.
Yeah, so going from the bottom, you'd have select at the bottom. Then you have choice, and then you have prime, and then I guess the Wagyu scale, Kobe, and the Wagyu scale starts, pretty much.
Wow.
And at the very bottom is the Taco Bell, which I can't remember what it's called.
They get Angus beef too, so CAB, certified Angus beef.
Yeah, I was just about to say Angus.
Yeah, so Angus would be like probably in between a choice and a prime. You have Angus.
Yeah, but your Angus is just a name. It's not a grading.
It's not. It's
a type of cow, isn't it? It's not.
It's a cow. It's a type of cow. But it is not. It's a choice grading, but it's a higher choice grading. I guess you can consider Angus. They call top choice. Would be like what an Angus would be. Yep. But prime always obviously has a little bit extra marbling, which I think helps out at the end of the day, especially with your flat part of the brisket, which can tend to be drier. That's where I think that what makes the difference between the prime and the choice or an Angus even is just that marbling you get in the middle of the flat, which can get dry. The last part of the brisket to break is the middle of the flat.
All of our flats are, well, they don't have much fat in at all, to be honest. They're all grass-fed generally, unless they're getting imported from Australia or America. So you got to cook them slightly different to how you guys cook them, sort of hotter and faster, and that sort of gets you in the ballpark of where you guys end up.
Interesting. Yeah, and I've never loved any grass-fed briskets that I've cooked. Never loved, not the rendering. The fat renders differently. They don't render almost. You almost get this clumpy, the fat is almost all intact. At least it was for me. Maybe I didn't cook it all the way through. It was tender all the way through, but it was like that fat seam that you would normally render out was kind of blubbery in a way with that.
What you mean the decal fat or the?
Yeah, the decal fat with a couple grass feds that I've done. Yeah.
So Ryan, we have a question in the chat.
Go on. I haven't seen it. So.
First off, I don't know if you know this guy Smoking Cues, but if you could just click on his comments in order from oldest to newest. He's hit me up on the Twitter bang and asked me to ask if Greg is possibly overcompensating for. I feel like this is a loo versus bathroom term, a tiny widge.
Is that what he says?
That's what you just
Where the hell
said.
did you guys go? I lost. Hold on.
You're gone. Everybody else is here.
All right, hold on. There we go. All right. Tiny widge. Screw you, Matt. I'm not short. I'm not fucking. I don't have the Napoleon complex.
Oh wow! I still can't find the buttons to end the fucking podcast, man. I'm scrolling up and down. I can't see them for fucking shit.
I'm just trying to fill. I'm just trying to fill Matt's shoes and do what he would do here, and he's actually he's coaching me.
Good.
He hit me up on MySpace.
On MySpace. I just found it. I should have fucking found it earlier. What a dick. Never mind. So, what I'm going to do is, can you tell me all about your social medias, please, and where we can find you, all about your podcasts, and your own channels and Instagrams and everything else and all that good stuff. Because what I'm going to do, I'm going to wind this up, run a little ad so whoever needs to answer the door can go and answer the door and etc. And then we'll be back for a chat and a few more beers, if that's all right, if that suits you guys.
I'm down.
Yeah, awesome.
Well, go ahead. You go first.
First of all, I'd like to
Thank you before beauty.
Thank you both for coming on. Thank you for coming on time, John. And thank you for turning up when you did, Greg, because you scared us with some fantastic insights into your activities and what you've been up to. So tell us all about your social medias, shine, get yourselves out there and all of that good stuff. Please.
Age before beauty, sweetheart.
Come on, Greg.
Well, you can find me at the Barbecue Broker on Instagram, Barbecue Broker LLC on Facebook. Also, you can check out our awesome group, the New England Pitmasters, on Facebook. What's so funny?
Nothing. Keep going.
What's he saying?
Doing fine.
Is Matt being a little slut? What's he saying?
Maybe. Just keep going.
That's all I got.
Okay.
Your turn.
Find me at Pit Life BBQ on Facebook, YouTube, Johnny Mag's Barbecue on YouTube, Pit Life BBQ Instagram. Yeah, that's probably it.
Thank you.
Facebook and YouTube, Pit Life BBQ. You'll find us.
Mm-hmm. Thanks again for coming on. I've been distracted by the chat. What I've just read, I can't repeat.
Look, it's getting hot.
Homo lost the hood.
I need blown. I'm about to go perclumped.
Oh
man. It's always fantastic having you guys on. You're welcome anytime you want to come back.
Thank you, Ryan. Thank you.
Cheers, Ryan. Thanks, brother. Appreciate it.
It's nice having like fellow podcasters from over over in the US and all of that. We always have a good time whenever we happen to cross our paths. So now Matt's come in, struck havoc, and then fucked off again. I'm going to run the pub club, so I'll see you in a second.
All right.
Hopefully. Right, see you in a little while, guys. 1 sec. I'll just run this, and then we'll be back.
I'm going to go try to trim a brisket, season it, and throw it on during this little break. Tomorrow.
Hello?
You want to call the fire station or the police? Go do what you got to do. If that's what Carol wants, you want to go call her? That's fine. I'm not.
Hey Ryan, mute him.
So you want to call? I'm just cooking in my bed. I don't know what to.
Fuck, I had to run down. I didn't think 2 minutes went that fast. Now
Yeah,
I know for every ex-girlfriend I ever had.
2 minutes endurance guy.
I went pee twice.
Wow. That's fucking 2 minutes is pushing it a bit, I must admit. I saw the toilet door shut and I thought, oh god. Oh, Matt's back. There you are. You're right, mate.
Yeah, I thought I'd cause some anarchy in the background.
Oh, sounds like Greg's got his own anarchy going on right at this second, to be honest.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What
Absolutely.
happened? What's he doing?
Make
him bigger.
Make him bigger.
The fuck is he doing?
I think he's yelling at one of them or two of the midgets that you can't see because they're not tall enough to be on the camera.
It certainly looks like it. He's got a couple of Oompa Loompas around the back that are peddling it.
He needs to pop him up on a chair so he can look him in the eye and yell at him.
Yeah, just to make that eye contact would make it finish so much quicker, wouldn't it?
Oh dear. It's because I upset him. But...
I think one of his neighbours has really pissed him off, to be honest, from what I just heard. Or he's pissed one of his neighbours off, one of the two.
Or he just likes yelling at that tree.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Can we unmute him so we can see what he's shouting about?
Let's see if he's calmed down a bit.
Hold on.
What the hell the difference is?
Nope.
No, he's not calmed down yet.
No.
He's not calmed down yet.
Come on. I want to listen.
There's no difference whether it's there or here. It's still coming in my house.
Okay, it's going to be a big difference if it's where the wood pile is. You think that makes a big difference? Does it really?
If there's
You're an evil
Well, I
fucker, Matt.
apologize.
Let's let him have an argument on his own. That's better.
There's someone else coming. Oh, rubbish. It's not. I
That
thought
poor
someone else
dog's
was
gonna go in the
joining
smoker.
He does look like all of the toys are coming out the pram, doesn't he? Bless him.
They obviously
That's
don't like the fact that he's got a giant smoker in his front room. You know, in the what's it called? On the drive.
Looks cool as fuck to me. I'd be over the moon if someone had one of them next door to me. I'd be fucking around there all the time.
That's probably why they're upset. He's not invited them round again.
They probably heard the Uncle Steve's intro and wondering why they didn't get invited round because there was such a big long queue around Greg's house.
Yeah. It's Johnny
So how you
Mag's
doing?
gone.
Oh, he's probably he might be on the toilet or taking a wee or setting something up. I'm not sure. I was multitasking then. I was pouring a beer and talking.
Really?
Yeah, I've learned that now. There we go.
He's still going. Come on, what's he sound like now?
It's not. Ted, you don't know. I'm out on my plate lately, and I'm just fucking aggravated. You guys just not give me the time that I need to move the stuff. You know, I just don't get it. Like I know, we already agreed. I told you I wouldn't smoke here. I told you I wouldn't smoke here. But just a couple times,
Let's put it back on mute again.
Yeah,
Mr. Mags.
It's not fair.
How are you,
Hey, Mags.
sir?
Hey, Mags, have your wife call fucking Greg and tell him that he's still on and losing his shit, and we don't know. It's entertaining as fuck, but we don't know who he's yelling at.
I mean, can you tell him to at least bring whoever he's yelling into the shot so we can get like a good perspective of who he's shouting at? He could be just shouting at the neighbour's kid.
No, not using that language.
I don't know. It's Greg. What are you cooking this weekend, then, Greg? Johnny? Give me words.
Oh God, I got brisket, 2 pork butts, ribs, wings, burgers. I got all types of stuff
Sounds
going
like
on.
a bit of a feast going on.
Oh yeah, we got a big party. Bunch of people from work are coming up.
Nice.
So
Cool bananas, dude. Oh, I'm looking forward to cooking my shit, but
You don't sound convinced.
I know.
Fucking hell.
Overnight, I haven't done an overnight cook for fucking ages. Sometimes they go real smooth, or sometimes you're fucking up and
Here
down
he
like a
comes.
yo-yo.
Here he comes, Mr. Angry.
He's gonna beat him with a shovel. He's gonna fucking bury him.
Oh,
Oh dear.
Oh, looks like I'm the new co-host of the fucking Pit Life BBQ podcast now.
that shovel wasn't for shoveling and moving around his charcoals anymore. I thought he had a good relationship with his neighbours.
Well, I thought he did.
Johnny's like, I'm not saying shit.
no, here's a story.
The best word you say is the one you don't.
I swung by his house yesterday morning, and he was telling me that his neighbor, right?
Oh, what happened?
I don't think he's faking this one. I think he's
Here we
frozen.
go.
The NSA's just cut him off.
What?
In his driveway, okay.
You're gonna have to start
Normally
again.
the
start again. You
smoker.
stopped.
Huh?
You paused. We didn't hear what you stopped. Start again.
Can you hear me?
I can't.
Yeah,
now.
we heard the last thing we heard was yesterday, and then you went garbly gook.
Okay, because all the screens had the spinning wheel on it. So it
It's
might
the
be my
kids
internet.
again on Netflix.
No,
But,
it's
so-
everybody on the news watching the fucking live stream of him shoveling or hitting somebody with a fucking shovel.
So I swung by his house yesterday morning. So we were talking, and he was saying where the wood pile is right now, that's normally where the smoker is. Now this is going to be completely asinine.
Hey, Steve.
His neighbor has no issue with him smoking when the smoker is on the other side of the driveway. So we're talking literally 6 feet difference. Yeah. With the smoker where it is, then apparently the neighbor has a major issue with.
Oh, fuck yeah. I just saw that. I come back from the loo and he was going fucking batshit crazy at him. It was like, fucking hell. Better mute him. Well, what a difference is fucking 6 feet going to make with a
absolutely none.
Exactly.
I reckon Greg's leaving a nice bag of shit on his doorstep tomorrow.
I reckon he's going to be settling a little bit more than brisket next fucking food thing. He's going to.
Is this the one the last time he was on? He was like shouting and screaming at over the fence.
Yeah, probably.
He was going fucking crazy. Well, you heard it, didn't you?
I didn't. I missed it. So I'll have to rewind it.
Oh, you watch. It's like the ad thing finished. Come back. I was like, oh yeah, just had a pee. He's like, Homer's like, yeah, 2 minutes ain't long enough. And Greg's going,
Pretty much it.
That's got to be a new clip then.
It was like a train wreck, or it was like watching a car crash on the highway. You don't want to stop watching, but you sit there and go, probably everybody doesn't need to see this.
They show it on the news.
Yeah, but they don't show the people
Brother
getting pulled from the
Steven,
car.
what's up, my man?
mm-hmm. I haven't put the link in the chat. Let's put the link in the chat. If you want to jump in, please do.
Yeah. Hey.
I was a bit carried away with the fucking watching Greg beat his neighbor up more potentially.
Right. Hey, I can jump back in with this link, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I saw a couple messages popping up. I got to call someone something about tomorrow. So let me call them real quick and I'll jump right back in.
It's called Greg needs fucking bail.
Well, I'll double check on him, see what's up.
Yeah, see you in a bit, mate.
I'll be right back.
No worries.
I've just got this image of the Benny Hill theme and Greg fucking chasing his neighbor around the garden with a spade.
Oh yeah, I can't. I was. He was going fucking. He was going for it. Fair fucking play to him, man.
Oh man,
Good old Greg. He seemed pretty fucking pissed anyway, didn't he? I think for the interview, it was a bit sort of like more edgy than usual.
he's probably already had a good go at it. The neighbours had a good go at him already then.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Hopefully it come on and we'll see. And get the blow for blow.
I'll send him a little message. I'm sure he'll be appreciated.
Yeah, it might sound like Falk, you can't. So how you doing anyway, mate? You all right?
Yeah, not too bad. I'm suffering with a fucking headache tonight. But getting there. So. Slowly. Yes.
I can't.
How
are you, Hobo? I haven't seen you for a while.
I hope I filled your shoes to the best of what your expectations of my capabilities were.
I'm sure you did. I only tuned in for the past sort of half hour, so I didn't really see a huge amount, to be honest. I will tomorrow when I sit and watch it.
Yeah.
I'm sure you've done perfectly fine, Hobo. How are you, mate? Anyway, you alright?
I'm good.
Good man.
Ryan's text came out of nowhere. I was like, huh?
Hmm?
And I thought about it. I'm like, is this going to be good for them? I don't know if this is a good idea, but
What's
What's the worst that's going to happen?
if you ask and I say, yeah, that's on you, not me. You knew what you
Exactly.
bought into.
I feel you put an extra dynamic into it. Well, to be fair, I sort of maybe took on that as well with the whole midget thing.
You started it.
I know.
What did I miss?
He got him on air.
Huh?
Greg was a little bit he was late basically. He got his timings mixed up. So it was like, oh yeah, Greg's off having a midget party or something along them lines. I can't remember exactly what I said. He's tied up with a couple of midgets or something, keeping him busy.
I just texted him saying, "Come back, I didn't mean it."
He probably ain't looked at his phone yet. He's still screaming at whoever he's about to shove him.
He's probably throwing it at his neighbor.
He's probably got him.
You're going to get implicated in this murder.
New England man fucking murders neighbor with mobile phone. after
I was kind of
message. Yeah.
First sentence in the news part's going to be, know what a little widgie is? Well, that's an English term.
Yeah.
Little widge.
That completely fucking threw me. I was just sort of like going through the end patter, and I was like reading it. I was like, oh, I can't concentrate on this anymore.
Well, I didn't. When Matt messaged me, I'm like, he's like, comments, read the comments. And I'm like, I don't know what half this shit means.
Not much. If you want to jump into the chat, jump in. Chelsea won the Champions League. Oh, wow. That's surprising. Yeah, jump in. There's a link up there. Please do jump in, join in. You're more than welcome, everyone. Oh, I can't believe you. Yeah, you completely knocked me off of my game there, Matt. Fair play to you. I was like, boom, 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 boom. You know, like the end patter bit. Do that, and I started reading that. I was like,
Well, you weren't doing the comments quick enough, so I thought, fuck it, I'll do it myself.
Well, it's difficult. Normally, like while you're chatting, I'll be doing the comments. So it's sort of like, yeah. We didn't ask him to add some questions either. When John comes back, we need a question added. You can have an honorary question added as well, Chris, for the hot fire cues round. What do you want to keep the one you done earlier, or add a different one?
Thick or thin? Wooden or other material.
What was it? What was it? Wet or dry or something? Or wooden, damp or dry?
It was, do you like your wood dry or moist?
There you go.
And then the other one was, when you think your meat's about ready, do you pull out or leave it in? Or something like that.
Did you see the comment for that one? You missed that one.
I was just sitting there like, I'm like, I don't know what to do here. Pull out.
And then I put that.
Yeah, I remember that.
No.
I've had so much fun today. I fucking appreciate you guys letting me hop on.
It's good to have you here, mate. Nice to talk to you.
I needed a good laugh.
Well, you're in the right place. Fucking.
Trying to figure out what Matt was opening that he's now conspicuously opening. And he's now muted.
It's the eldest making noise opening a box.
So what's it been down like you, Hobo? What's all going on around there? Because I see Leps doing the hot seat now.
I literally don't want to touch this question with a 10-foot pole.
Why?
There's nothing to it other than I just got burnt out at the show.
That's fair enough. Oh, what's Johnny doing? Is he ready for stream yet, or should I just put him on anyway? It looks like he might not be. Yeah, because I saw Lep's doing it now, and then Rob done something, and yeah, it is tiring, to be fair. Like every week. There we go.
Hey, Mags is back.
Thank you, boys.
Ryan's just not clicking people back in. Come on, man.
I would have clicked him in, but he's lining it all up, and I thought, well, he doesn't want people to see him lining it all up. And then the way the angle was,
stare at this for 2 minutes while I fiddle fuck around trying to get the knob to hold it in.
Exactly.
See, Ryan's a professional. He knows what's going on.
Did you find out who Greg was fighting, or
I didn't even bother calling because at that point he'd have me on the phone for the next hour. I'll find out later, and I'll. There you go, Matt. This should be fucking good. Put him on speaker. Jesus. Apparently, Greg's in a fucking battle with the neighbor.
Up on me.
There's no fucking apparently about it. He's like, woo-ha.
He hung up on me. He's probably just jammed the phone down.
He's just digging the hole for his neighbour now. That's what he's doing, or cutting him up and putting him on the smoker, one of the two, because he was fucking going for it, man.
He just put him on the scale to how much he weighs and how long it's going to take to pull.
Time and temp. Oh man. Yeah, so I'm so curious about what Greg was up to. I sound like a right nosy bastard, but fuck me, man, he went off big style.
Oh, believe me, I'll get a call at some point.
Like when he come on, you could see he was pissed. You know, he was like pretty pissed off when he come on. Like you could see that he was edgy, wasn't he? He wasn't the relaxed type of dude he has been before. So I reckon his neighbour must have been giving him shit before he started off.
No, like I said, the story's crazy. If it's on that side of the driveway, they get pissed. If it's on the other side of the driveway, which is literally 6 to 8 feet difference, a width of a car. As long as it's on that side, they're fine.
You said car. I thought you said cock. You non-enunciating motherfucker.
I said car. I said car. So car it is. Get it through your head. Car.
I'd rather have the car through my head than the cock.
Oh my God. Wow. Touche. Touche. Oh.
You never fail to disappoint, Hobo. You're like you're the top gun. Like you've got a filthy mind, just like me. Fair play.
Click, click, boom.
Should we try it again?
What? Can you?
I'm not even trying to be funny. I literally. So every Friday, I sit there and I watch you and Matt, and I sit there and I go, and you've done this 100 times, Ryan, and I love it. Somebody from some other part of England will start going on, and then you'll cut them off. You'll be like, Hobo, this is what this means. And I'm like, oh, now I get it.
Mm-hmm. Translations.
But sometimes, even with Mags, when he talks, I sit there and I'm like, I don't know what the fuck he just said.
Sometimes you do need a bit of translation. Sometimes. What was it you said the other day, John, that I didn't understand? Something about beanbags or something. Well, I call them beanbags. What did you call them?
Cornhole.
Cornhole.
I thought you ate it. I was like, what the fuck is that?
What's up, guys? How you doing?
Howdy,
How you doing, Cole?
Yeah, good to see you. Haven't seen you all in quite some time. Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just I've been listening to the whole show. It was a good show today. Good to see you, Johnny, on there.
Good to see you, brother. It's been a while.
Yeah. Hobo too.
Thank you, sir. You too.
Nice to meet you, Matt. Ryan, always. I was looking for your show yesterday, but no, I was listening there today. It was a great show, and I was silently in the background, just watching the old Champions League final. You know, so yeah.
We can still hear it.
Yeah, you know what? I'm going to turn it off. I had it here on the tablet. Turn it off.
I'm surprised Chelsea's nicked that, to be honest.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. There we go. It's off. Yeah, no, it was, it was a good game, end to end. Glad to see City beaten, to be honest with you. But no, getting back to it, no, good show today. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was nice to see somebody coming on. For a few weeks there, everything was silent, and yeah.
Oh, I was on. No, we had last week off. Week before, I was on with Meat City Smokers. Was it? Yeah, it was Meat City Smokers. Then me and Matt had a chat the week before that, and then next week, can't even remember. Is it Maddie and Kiki we get on next week, or was it Marcus? I can't remember.
Yeah. Have you changed your days now? Have you changed from a Friday to a Saturday, Ryan?
No. This is just a one-off, really. Just get Mr. Mags on and Greg to a lesser extent, even though he got. I think he got his
Saturday escapades.
Right.
What's that?
Johnny Mag's always good. Eh?
Absolutely, brother.
I always you guys always bring a good sense of humor as well. I love it to bits. Good old blast. Hobo, what's been going on with you?
Nothing exciting. But hey, real quick, let me do this because I know Ryan wanted to throw something else back in here before this thing gets flooded with people. Ryan, what you wanted to ask Mags another question or something for the show?
Oh yeah.
I'm assuming you're gonna chop edit it in the middle.
What the beanbag question?
No, I'll let Matt translate.
The what?
I said I'll let Matt translate.
Ask him a question to add to the hot and fast questions round.
Oh yeah. What was the hot and fast question you wanted to add? Sorry.
No, you wanted to add. I'm going to mute my shit and Colin mute his shit, Matt mute his shit, and then just you and Mags can talk and answer the question.
All right.
Well, you just give me some really complicated editing shit to do. Thanks. So, would you like to add a question to the hot and fast round of the hot? Oh, I'll do that again. Take two. So, John, that's the end of the hot and fast cues round. Would you like to add a question to it for our future episodes?
Oh, this is a off the top real quick. I wish I would have been prepared on this one.
Hit it from behind or on the spit.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Offset or pellet?
Fair enough.
Pellet.
Yeah. End of edit. There we go. Back to the pub club.
I reckon probably not. Don't edit it. Just add into the question.
Well, I can pull it out, chop it, and then move it along, I think.
Smack it up, flip it, and rub it down.
Yeah.
What? Oh, there we go.
Especially now you can download and stream live with the channels. It's easier. You can just move it.
You say that.
Sorry?
Well,
Last one I done, I used the channels. That was free channel mix.
no. I mean, when Johnny started a new channel, when you got to move it all the way to the end.
Ooh.
You guys all got a long weekend. You got Monday
Yeah.
off.
Yep.
Yeah, same as. Thank fuck. You know, it's been grueling outside over here. This last week, especially, it was a couple of days we were up to like 95.
Yeah.
You know, usual.
Yeah.
But the humidity is what fucking kills me over here. You know.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh, unbelievable.
You can deal with the heat,
Right.
but like you said, the humidity absolutely kills you.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. You know.
Just oppressing. It's like you can't breathe. It's like, oh, miserable.
Yeah, and you know it could be 85, but the humidity is like fucking 100. You know what I mean? And
Yep.
it's fucking deadly. And then fucking what's that thing now we got going on over here, Johnny? We got those cicadas.
No, I don't.
The cicadas. Have you not?
Is
Have
that
you
like
not?
a cricket thing?
Yeah, there's thousands of them. Hobo, have you heard of the
Oh.
cicadas?
We haven't had any here yet, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, we haven't had any here.
Fucking hell, you want to. Right where I live, right, there's none. Go 45 minutes, go an hour east. There's fucking thousands of them. It's like fucking locusts.
Okay.
Unbelievable. You look at everybody's garden and they got this like mesh over all their plants. You know?
So they can't get it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking unbelievable. You know? Looks like a fucking Halloween festival. You know? Crazy. But, go ahead.
No, I was going to say I've only ever seen them on movies, or like you hear the sort of like background sort of cricket or cicada noise, or what is it? Is that cicada?
They come out every 17 years. Every 17 years. I remember 17 years ago, I remember it. Then obviously now I'm remembering it again. You know?
Oh.
No, it's a unusual thing, so to speak, you know.
Oh, I just thought that you meant like the noise, like when when you see it on the films or you hear the noise of like the.
That's what it sounds like, man. It sounds like you watched a movie years ago, you know. It was shot in the United States, you know.
Yeah.
And at nighttime, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like the horror film sort of noise.
Yeah. Norman Bates.
yeah, all that sort of stuff. But
Norman!
so you don't have that all the time then. And so once every 17 years, fucking hell. That must be shit being one of them. You imagine being a cicada. What the fuck are you going to do? Well, for the first 17 years, I laid in a load of dirt and ate a load of shit. Then I come out, pissed a load of people off, and then died.
Yeah.
It's fucking...
every 17 years, they come out and they shag, and then they die. And then the next generation comes out, they shag, and then they die again.
That sounds like marriage.
I was going to say, what a fucking life.
Crazy. What are you drinking today, folks? I got the usual here.
You on the light?
Yeah, always.
I'm on the bow.
Oh, I got to get some of that strongbow. There's only one. Go ahead.
I'm trying to see if Greg's dead here, but he's not responding.
Yeah, I saw that disturbance.
I'm worried.
All that disturbance in the driveway. That was crazy. You know, out of the blue. Fuck some crazy neighbors. Hey? You know? You know, some people just don't fucking... Some people just want to fucking annoy people. You know what I mean? It's fucking unbelievable. You know?
It's fucking... He was going fucking apeshit crazy when we come back.
Yeah. Some people have nothing better to fucking do than just fucking complain. You know what I mean?
That's why I moved to the woods.
Yeah, no, fair play.
My neighbors are trees.
Yeah, yeah.
Fair play. Have you still got the bear that comes around near your house, or is that fucked off now?
No, he's still around. He's still around. I haven't seen him yet, but it's still probably a little early in the springtime here. So,
All right.
How
That's
big a
some
bear?
serious fucking shit. When that come out, one of them fucking things. Jesus.
oh yeah, and she's a big girl, that's for sure.
Would they'd eat you, wouldn't they, if they could get you?
Oh yeah.
A bear.
Well,
Oh fuck yeah!
So have you got to protect yourself? I want your honey.
Yeah, we got black bear around here.
yeah, that's what we got, black bear.
Yeah, and no, they do. You know, I'm pretty rural where I'm living. Like the little town I'm living in is probably 2,500 people. And it's just surrounded by mountains and woods. And yeah, the bear, they do venture into the town, and they hit the trash cans. You know, they hit the garbage. You know what I mean? That's what they're after. You know, but no, there's a few trails you can walk on around here, not, you know, and you know, they go for miles, you know, like into the mountains, and people walk them, but there's, you know, you have to watch out, you know. The fucking, you know, you come across a mama bear with cubs, you know, she's gonna go after you, but it's rare. But it happens. You know, you see it in the news, you know, occasionally, you know, but it happens. It's not like growing up in Derry in Ireland, you know.
No.
The only bear you have to watch out for is the bad woman, you know.
Yeah. True enough.
Yeah. Fucking Jurassic Park.
My next door neighbor because the smoke's blowing into his house.
I was just reading that. That's fucking hilarious.
What's he commented again? Is he?
There's no way you can control that though.
No, we're talking literally 8 feet.
It's like a fucking act of God or whatever they call it.
Yeah.
The cops are going to show up and
the wind's blowing.
the cops are going to show up and tell Karen to shut the fuck up.
He won't throw in that birch, you know.
You get him to come back on again. It'd be funny seeing the police turn up on the fucking live podcast.
Yeah.
That's how you get the views, my friends.
Yeah, this could be gold.
Prime time.
Like, rate, and review. Greg beats down the police constabulary with a shovel. Poor old Greg. Oh, it must be fucking bad having a fucking shitty neighbor, man. No, I'm lucky, really.
That's why I just deliver everybody food, and if they get pissed, I'll cut you off. That's your options. Bitch, and you starve.
Nasty neighbors.
That's harsh. Yeah, fucking. Well, I suppose so. Maybe a black bear isn't so bad after all, Mr. Mags.
Yeah. Go back to that. What can you do to protect yourself against these bears?
What's that?
As in, like, it comes in, it's coming to get your brisket. Can you just run out there with a shotgun?
Missed the end of that, Matt.
Oh. Did you get any of it?
If the bear's coming to get your brisket, what happens?
Can you run out there with a shotgun and put it away?
44 squad.
Run out with a shotgun?
Yeah.
Sawn off shotgun.
Fucking hell. I think you'd need more than a shotgun to get rid of a brown bear. Jesus. Oh,
What up, motherfuckers? What up?
What's up, Joey?
Chilling. Charles, what's up, Wally? How you doing?
What you need?
I like it. I like it.
I don't know. Well, I don't know anything about bears. I'm pretty sure Colin and... Have you got bears where you live, Joey?
Are they protected?
Bears. What's the
savage
hypothetical when you have the bears? Are we sleeping and the bears are taking our campsite? Are we just out in the wild and we see bears? I mean, I've encountered bears before. I mean, just
house.
You kind of just let them do what they want. Up Alaska, we were coming back from the chow hall, and there was this big grizzly just running, and just leave it be, and it usually leaves you alone. I mean,
Yeah, but I mean, what you're outside cooking your brisket.
say that again. You totally broke up.
That's the wrong one.
Yeah, it's just like mixed, you know.
I don't know. I don't know if it might be already up here.
I'll probably say if a fucking bear's come in for your brisket, you can fucking have it.
Right. I mean, what are you gonna do? A bear's like 900 pounds. I mean, especially if it's a grizzly. I mean, you're not gonna. Yeah.
I think the black bears are more aggressive than the grizzlies, to be honest. Like grizzlies are more territorial than a black bear. Like a grizzly will attack you to tell you to fuck off.
Well,
I think a black bear will come and eat you if he's hungry.
Well, bears will adapt to their environment. So black bears are really a lot more adaptable than grizzlies because a black bear is like could be like 200-300 pounds, just go in the city and fucking destroy shit. So it's a little bit different than a grizzly bear.
Reactor.
Let's go this way.
Yeah, yeah, Joey. What you gotta watch out for is the mama bear if she's got cubs.
The worst up in Alaska was the elk. Like if you have a baby elk and a mama elk, because they take so long to like nurse to get them big. And, they stay with the mom for so many months and shit. So you do not ever want to fuck with the baby elk. They'll like come out there and stomp your face in and shit. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, they even attack fucking cars. You're driving along the road. Them things are fucking huge. Or what is it? Up in Canada? It's a moose.
Yeah, I think they call moose in Canada, but we saw some in Alaska. They usually out by the standing in the fucking lake and drinking with their little kid and shit.
Yeah.
What's up, Johnny Mags?
What's up, Joey?
Chilling, buddy.
Hey, Rob.
Rob, what's up?
What's up, everybody?
Right.
Colin,
Same old.
Long
Max,
time
what's up,
no
man?
see, dude.
Yeah, brother.
Got shitty weather here, right?
Dude, it's so cold outside.
Fucking cold.
It's like fucking 45 degrees and shit. What the fuck?
You got sun though.
A little bit. Yesterday was fucking rainy as hell, man. It was horrible weather yesterday. We get a lot of wind too. It was like 25-mile-an-hour winds, dude. Like ridiculous.
Yeah, crazy.
We're gonna have rain all weekend.
Right, good barbecue weekend. It was fucking cold as shit. We actually just did barbecue. Actually, we got a fucking Delmonico steak, and the wife cooked it up, and it was fucking great.
Nice.
Mag says 88 pounds of meat he has to cook in a damp environment.
Yeah. Might have to start it earlier. Jesus, this is gonna be tough.
What time's your thing start?
Went over. Huh?
What time's your thing start? Ish. I know times don't mean shit.
Times don't mean nothing. There's a couple people who said they're gonna be here by like 9 in the morning. Then noontime, 1 o'clock. So pretty much they're gonna just roll in. So like I said, I want to get through the briskets and the pork butts tonight. So they're done. They can sit in the cooler. I don't give a shit. And then, start with the rest of the stuff. But it's really going to be more staged out because everyone who's coming is pretty much staying.
Okay.
So it'll be just cooking all damn day and all night. So,
Bobby.
So Matt's just put in the chat. Can he shoot a bear for stealing a brisket?
Hell yeah!
Of course
If
you
it
can.
steals your picnic basket too, you're allowed to shoot the bear.
Fucking boo boo.
Hey, boo boo.
Have you ever had bear? Like the weird thing about eating bear meat is like whatever bears eat, the meat tastes different. So like if they're eating blueberries, it's a little sweeter and shit like that, and it's really cool.
Yeah, you want those blueberry bears.
It's like one of my customers, right? One of my customers, she raises chickens out the back, and every time I go do a service for her, she always gives me fucking like a box of eggs. The last day I went back, it was a couple of weeks ago, and she gave me the eggs, and I'm gonna throw it out here. She gave me the eggs, and the eggs are always fucking fabulous. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Do whatever, make your omelets, whatever. But she said to me, my chickens are eating fucking cicadas. And she said I'm feeding them the fucking cicadas. So and then she hands me the eggs, and I got the eggs, and I'm thinking, fuck me.
Yeah, we didn't get the cicadas yet here.
I haven't heard of it either.
I get an extra protein, or is what, or what the fuck? You know what I mean?
Cicadas are pure protein.
Yeah, it's good.
Straight protein. Those chickens are fine.
Yeah, they're all good. I mean, they're eating worms and bugs and shit the whole time anyway.
True enough.
Cicadas don't matter.
Yeah.
More meat.
Yeah, true enough. Well, I've got a few left, so I'll cook them up tomorrow morning with some bacon. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there you go.
Plan.
What up, Darnell?
Oh, Danielle. Hey, Danielle.
Darnell, good to see all you guys together again. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, great show tonight, Ryan. Today.
Yeah.
I know it's tonight for you.
Brian fucked me up, man. He usually goes on Friday. So I was looking yesterday and Friday. I was like, okay, it's about to be on. And it said the next day, I was like, whoa, this fucked me up right here. Why is he on Saturday? So I left a comment. I think it was the first comment, actually.
Yeah, you were. Your first comment. I don't know. To be honest, it was John. It was easier for John, so he thought we'd do a Saturday just to change it up a little bit, So it's always nice to talk to John, anyway.
Because normally when it's on Friday, I'm still working when it starts.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah,
I'm
Saturday
an hour
worked
and a
out.
half from work to the house, so
Yeah.
I never have made it. But I had today off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holiday weekend, so I'm like, I'm off that Saturday. Can we do something? Absolutely perfect. Let's do it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's always
I mean,
good
you could have done with a better co-host, but
Yeah, he didn't have a choice. He was in a spot, and he's like, Bobo, you want to do it? And I'm like, fuck it. I'll do the best I can. I can't fill Matt's shoes. Like I told Ryan, I can't do the technical stuff.
That's all right. Nor can I. It's fine.
I mean, if you know how to turn on a computer and run a stream here, you know enough technical stuff to do a YouTube show for anybody going out there. I mean, if Keith Batag can fucking turn on a fucking computer and run a damn stream, anybody can do it. So,
Hey, Darnell.
yeah, co-hosts are hard to find though. You got to trust them with your life.
well, it's hard to find somebody who has the same energy level you do, has the same schedule you do, and has the same vision for the project that you do. At the end of the day, people have their own. We all have our own agendas. We're all individual people. It's hard to really find somebody to properly do something without. You know what I mean? This is a lot of whatever.
Yeah, you gotta like trust them. Be like
yeah, definitely.
Friends with them. Assume they got your back. Everything like that.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Like I get bored. I know with my guys sometimes. It's like, hey, you guys can come out to the show this week. Oh, well, I got this. I got to work. It's like, and the one guy is like, he has this girlfriend, and all he's doing is eating pussy. He's never fucking doing anything. She totally runs his life. Yeah, it's just one of those relationships. like he had a couple.
Yeah.
It's so bad. So it's like
no disrespect, Joey. I'm pretty sure that's one thing you can't offer him, right? Just say
true. But I mean, you can put your life on hold for fucking 90 minutes every Friday night. Come on, man.
Yeah.
And then they get mad. They're like, well, you never let us do anything. Like, you never give me no ideas. Their one idea was like they want to box each other. The one guy's 350 pounds. The other guy hasn't ran in fucking 15 years. And they want to go out there and box each other. It'd be a heart fucking attack in the air in 2 seconds.
Cornering.
I mean, people having a stroke and shit live in the fucking air. I ain't need that in my life. right. I'm coming for you, Elizabeth.
Katie.
It's fucking cold.
It is so fucking unnecessarily cold for late May.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm doing like the dual sweatshirt thing.
Blimey.
Yeah.
The irony in it's sunny over here at the minute. The weather's been beautiful the last couple of days. All it's done in England is fucking rain for the last month. It's been suddenly wet and horrible and miserable. This weekend, the fucking sun's out. Beautiful. Done all my gardening. Well, that sounds old, doesn't it? I've done all my gardening.
After your gardening, you got to get your knitting done. Then you guys got to meet up at Sizzler for dinner at 4 o'clock. And you be in bed by 7.
So we got today was like 47, rainy and windy. Tomorrow's going to be about the same, rain all day.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. Last week it was as I said earlier on last week, it was like 90 fucking 5.
Right, it was hot as fuck last week. Air conditioning, I get sweating my balls off, and
So-
now I got to turn the heat back on and shit. Like, what the fuck's
Yeah,
that? Bro?
exactly. Today I get the fucking windows open. It's like 60. You know what I mean? Fucking unbelievable.
Monday here is supposed to be nice, like 70 and sunny. So that's
Mhm.
good. No wind.
Mm-hmm.
So Mags, you got 88 pounds. What kind of meats you got?
I got
What don't we have?
exactly. Got a
All right, my boy wants to bake some brownies, so give me about 10 minutes here. You can cut my camera off if you want. Give me a minute.
Keep your pants on. I'm not worried about that meat. I'm just worried about the meat you bought.
I got let's see. We've got a 16-pound prime brisket. I got 2 10-pound pork butts.
Jeez.
The
3
the Boston or the picnic or the
Bostons. 3 giant racks of spears. Got like 12 pounds of wings, burgers.
what are you guys paying for wings over there? Up there.
Yeah, I just on these ones I just buy the frozen ones at Walmart, so it's like
10 a bag.
$10 a bag.
And
And you get
so
about
I think
about
they're
20
like
out of there.
they're like $3 a pound here.
Yeah, the friggin' ribs were like, holy shit, the prices. You know, it was like $20 a rack. I'm like, holy Christ.
Yeah, Memorial Weekend, they're going to pump up the volume. That's for sure.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Fucking unbelievable.
I'm trying to convert pounds into fucking kilos. I'm like, what the fuck's about?
Don't you usually break them down into grams?
Sometimes it all depends.
Ryan, I'm a
Maybe
I had to get used. I had to get used to a different metric system. You know.
Hmm.
You know.
And Ryan, it's basically 39.9 kilos, whatever that makes sense to.
So 1 pound equals 0.39 kilos.
That'd
Yeah,
be 0.49, I think.
4
My
9.
math
Okay.
is doing this right.
All right.
Is
So
88 to 39? I don't do math real well in my head.
No, me either.
I don't do math real well on paper.
That's
Not
why.
in my head.
Google says for approximate result, divide the mass value by 2.205.
That's why.
I to say that. Yeah.
That's why I failed my ASVAB test. I couldn't do fucking math.
I still screw it up on a calculator.
But you can message Keith and he can send you an abacus if that's too complicated.
Yeah, Mags is still writing boobs on a calculator. Turn it upside down. What was it? 80085? You turn it upside down? Nobody?
Yeah, we've done that. I did. It took me ages to figure it out.
Mags is
He's got
doing
his
it
calculator
now,
right there.
I'm gonna-
but he's going to add a 1 and a 3 and a 5, so it's boobies.
my brain just goes. Oh my
You
god!
can see where the top flight is. Hobo's got the boobies down, and it's not.
But you got to do it backwards. It's 513008.
Oh my gosh!
Am I right, Rags?
No. Hold
You
on.
should go to a casino. You got a brain.
All right.
Oh, I see what the problem is. Is the 8 is on the left hand, and Mags can't count past one hand.
Got the calculator.
Yeah, but the numbers are jacked on it, so it doesn't really come out. The regular calculator has the box numbers.
Right.
All the regular phones actually have what they look like normal.
Hey, my audio's all fucked up. I'll be right back.
800. Yeah, it would be 80085. Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, cool, man. Boobies. Yeah. If nothing else is spoken about boobies on calculators.
Well, we have talked about midgets tonight.
We've got it all going on.
By the way, we need a Greg update because he may be in the back seat of a car.
Oh my gosh! Hopefully not.
Mags, you should do the next Pit Life podcast from jail with Prison Bitch.
Pit Life live from Folsom Prison.
Hear that train that's coming.
I was going to say Q Colin singing Folsom Prison Blues.
Yeah. Great minds.
You should get him a set of orange dungarees or something for the next show.
Joel says hell upside down is 4377 mags.
What?
Hell upside down is 4377. You remember back in the tech in the pager days when you could spell shit out, but you had to look at it the right way?
Oh, if you got something to say over there, come and say it to the group.
Somebody's chirping in the background?
Is that Mrs. Maggs?
That's her.
Come and say hello, Mrs. Maggs. Pull up a chair.
Oh, now she's swearing and shit.
What?
The pager days.
Yeah, I'm cranky because I'm hungry.
I remember.
Yeah, you used to be able to spell shit.
Yeah, what would you spell?
I don't talk about such things.
Oh, I don't talk about such things. That's a horse shit response. What's the worst she can do? Kick me out of bed tonight? I'm going to be up cooking all night. What the hell? We'll be over by tomorrow.
Yeah, what time are you starting, Johnny?
I'm thinking about 9 o'clock ish.
Yeah.
I'm going to take everything out of the fridge right now in a little while. Let it get up as close to room temperature as it can. Then get that going.
Are you cooking it all on one smoker?
I actually have to look. I'm definitely at least one button of brisket on my Oklahoma Joe. I don't know if I can fit both butts on there, so I might have to go with the kettle with the
snake thing.
Snake, yeah.
Yeah. Oklahoma Joe, is that a pellet?
No, stick burner.
Okay.
The Highland. Yeah.
So you're gonna have to babysit it.
Oh yeah, all night long, baby.
Kid would be nursing that bad boy with a bottle of vodka, I should imagine.
Yeah, get the beers on, Johnny.
No, I don't do it because I'll go overboard. So I kind of stay even keel with it. So I'll have
not an idiot like me then, sitting up late doing a live podcast on fucking Strongbow. And then kind of like
plenty of Dr. Peppers.
Nice.
And
Dr. Peppers.
We'll have a nice night. You know, I'll jump on live between the Facebook groups and maybe even jump on YouTube late night. We'll see.
Yeah.
Just use around, try to help keep me awake.
There's always something going on, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I got two full shoulders, like 14 pounds each. So it has the picnic and the butt both connected.
Yeah.
Boneless. Nice. I was gonna cook those for Monday, but now that's canceled. We got some personal stuff going on. Hubba knows about that. So now they're in the fridge. I'm like, well, I guess I'll just cook them and just give them to the neighbors or something, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't want them to go to waste,
Not at all.
Yeah, I mean, they were frozen, so I took them out, and then it's like now they're thawed.
Greg, if you got a black eye.
Hey, what's up?
I don't see bars.
So hey, Greg, send your phone around. It looks like your face has been smashed, man. What's happened to your face?
Yeah, go vertical. There you go.
Oh no, you're
right. Not vertical. Horizontal. That's the word.
What?
You're going fucking ham, man. You're right.
I can't hear shit.
It's probably lucky.
Open up your ears.
You hear now?
Can't hear you guys. My
Hello?
fucking neighbor. Sorry, my neighbor freaking screaming at me.
Yeah, we saw.
Look at that ceiling.
What's that?
That's a nice
the ceiling or garage?
There we go.
Oh, what a feeling.
There you
Dancing
go.
on the ceiling.
You got your new den. Is this your new basement?
I'm in the basement right now.
Yeah, nice.
The
I
man
got the kids
cave.
outside, freaking getting rid of a pile of wood. I have to move my smoker. Neighbors, one of my next door neighbors is a fucking twat waffle. He's fucking
He sounded.
complaining.
I tell you what, he sounded pissed when we come back.
Dude, fucking, I can't even. So aggravated. He's gonna take care of life right here.
Go for it, mate.
Fuck, motherfuckers, dude. He comes over and he's all like, "The smoke going in my house. I'm not gonna stand for it." I'm like, dude, you come out here yelling at me? Like, that's no way to talk to anyone. We just talked yesterday and I told you I was cooking one more time until I had to move the smoker. We only agreed on this. Now your wife is yelling at you, so you're gonna come out and yell at me, threatening to call the cops. I said, go ahead, call the fucking cops. You're not supposed to have a commercial smoker. Hey, here's what we're gonna do, Ted. Okay, you call the cops. Okay, I feed them once a year, twice a year anyway. But you call them, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get every personal small backyard smoker I have and put it on your side, my side of the house that faces your house, and I'm gonna smoke you out with all my backyard smokers. All right, my kettle, my fucking egg, the Blackstone, the Brinkman, and I'll even buy a few more just to throw in there. Maybe a couple Smoky Mountains just to get more smoke.
Get some birch going, mate.
I need a Wonka bar. I need a Wonka bar.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
I gotta take some lasagna out of the oven. So I'm gonna hop off, but I might hop back in a little bit later if you guys are still on.
Yeah,
So-
hey, Rob.
All right, Rob.
Yeah.
Nice seeing you, mate.
good seeing you, Rob.
I've got your pork butt in the freezer, so I'll be doing a video for that soon too.
Oh yeah, the frozen pork butt.
Yeah, it's been in there for like 2 months now, nearly.
Yeah, I did it the other day. I didn't taste a difference. I'm sorry to Keith, but I didn't
I
taste
don't
a
think
difference.
there's going to be any difference whatsoever,
Yeah.
personally.
I was sure there was going to be a difference because I was like, yeah, I mean, when it freezes, it's got to pull in, right? I mean, it's got to be like, hey, it's cold in here, everybody tuck in. But yeah, nothing happened. I mean, I was quick doing it because we had people over. We were doing a
What?
gender reveal.
Is it me
for
or
my
am I hearing?
brother-in-law.
Is this voice all fucked up?
Is my voice all fucked up?
No, I can hear you fine.
What was doing, Rob?
It's like I hear like a low talking voice. I can't make out what it is or who it is.
I don't know. It's
Weird.
probably me. I mean, I had a audio issue earlier. I had to restart. So it's probably me. But yeah, we're doing a gender reveal, so there are like 30, 35 people here. So I did those 2 pork butts, like both 8-pound Bostons, and
A gender?
I tried to taste them before I put them out there, and they tasted the same pretty much. So
I couldn't see it, to be honest,
What?
but I thought I'd give it a go anyway. You know?
yeah, I mean we'll see what everybody says. But yeah, I got to take this out of the oven before it burns. Thanks for having me, Ryan. I'll probably hop in a little bit later. Thanks.
Bye.
What was he doing? A gender reveal? What's that?
That's
Forgive me.
where, people just
Whether the
flash-
baby's a boy or a girl, they throw the trendy thing now is to throw a party.
Ah, right.
I'm so glad you cleared that up because I wasn't really sure, to be honest. I didn't.
Yeah.
It's like they'll have like a smoke bomb, or like what a lot of people do. The pink obviously equals a girl, and the blue equals a boy. Those are different things. Like some people hit a golf ball, and if the golf ball explodes blue, it's a boy. You know what I mean? Golf ball explodes pink, it's a girl. And they'll just do other shit. It's been controversial though, because like the one people down in Arizona, they did a gender reveal with some kind of fire, and they burnt down like 28,000 acres of forest and killed a bunch of people.
Jeez.
Oh, yeah.
I thought it was a kind of Bruce Jenner thing. That's why I'm glad you clarified it.
To be honest, Colin, I'm glad you said, because we don't do that sort of thing over here in the UK yet. So I was like, I weren't sure. I was like, the gender reveal.
If it's a cock, it's a cock.
Yeah.
Well,
You know,
the thing is,
surprise.
people in America don't know how to hang out anymore because they're all fucking too anal and retentive, and they're worried about every little stupid thing. So people have to have occasions for every single fucking party. So finding out the sex of the baby is a giant get together and
Right.
whatever.
I'm like Ryan. I'm glad it was
I gotta bounce,
clarified.
guys.
Let me grab a beer.
That was the only.
I have to bounce. Half
All
the
right, man.
audio's messed up anyway. I can barely hear half you guys. But thanks for having me on, Ryan. I gotta take care of business here. And
Look
Hobo,
after yourself, Greg.
Max. All right,
Hey,
boys.
Greg,
We'll
bong
catch up
hits for
later.
Jesus. You got this.
Bong hits for Jesus, guys. Get in. Let's go. All right, boys. I'll have to catch up.
Bye.
I gotta deal with this bullshit next door. All right, later.
All right,
Bye.
man.
Oh, good luck, good luck, good luck.
That fella seems like the gift that just keeps on coming, isn't he? He's just not giving up on a poor fucker. He's chasing him down. But yeah, I've got to fire my smoker up soon.
I did.
Midnight.
What time
What's the
is it there, Ryan?
It's now 11:15. I want to get it going. I want to get it started at midnight so the meet can be on by 1. Which I don't know what time it is over there. What time is it over there now?
6:15.
6:15 p.m. 6:16.
I feel totally inadequate now. My total weight of my pork butts are only £7 or 7 kilo. I don't know what that is in pounds, but
7 kilos is probably what, about 16, 18 pounds maybe? I think it's 2.2 pounds per kilo, I think it is.
I had to cut it in 2. I know that much because it was. I thought it'd
So
take 2 big
15-ish pounds and some change.
Okay.
I don't know. I have to look over to my man Mags over here. He does the math in my life.
Good luck to you.
The mathematician.
Calculator.
Tell me about it. Same.
Give me a second, boys.
Right.
All right. No, your request is denied. You must return to the camera immediately, sir.
My best friend.
Megs is fucking hilarious. What happened here? I'm sorry, Carlos. I didn't see it. What happened?
No, Sam, my best friend.
Oh, nice.
Whoa.
That's
nice.
the pork butts.
That's a big. How long does that take to cook? Like an hour? 2 hours?
You can microwave it in 10 minutes. It'd be fine.
It might be a little raw in the middle, though.
You want to put it back in the fridge for me now?
What are you talking about?
I need to get back in the fridge. Stop fucking my shit up, lady.
I thought you were leaving it out.
What you talking about,
Bruce?
Bruce?
But I need to get other shit out. You keep closing this stuff. God damn, you served me a plate of food, you put it down, you take it away because it needs to be washed before I could eat it. Good God, woman.
That's how I keep you small.
You keep me fucking small. Sad few days, gentlemen. Am I small?
Comparative to who? Kent?
I couldn't possibly comment, to be honest. It's all a case of scale. Huh?
Wow.
That's a rack of ribs.
Jesus, that's a beautiful looking rack of ribs, man.
Yeah.
Is that the
9-pound ribs?
Jesus? They look real meaty as well.
Oh, yeah.
Have they got the flappy bit at the bottom of them?
There's the brisket.
I ain't never seen one of those. Can you make it closer to the camera?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, he's being a fucking wise
That's
ass.
fucking funny.
He's being hobo.
Yeah, well,
That's why we love him.
Looks good. Looks good. Look good, Johnny. I don't wanna talk about it.
Then we got the pork belly.
All right. Wow. You doing Burton's with that or just salt and pepper?
Burnt ends.
Hey, Mags,
Hey, hobo.
I got to give you shit
Go ahead.
in a good way.
You're allowed.
You made a comment about 10 minutes ago about I'm setting my meat out to get it as close to room temperature as I can.
Yeah.
I made a video where I took 2, I think they were ribeye steaks, and it takes about 12 to 14 hours to get them to room temperature, and they're about an inch thick.
Yeah.
So just fucking ignore all that thought and just fucking let her rip, Tater Chip. It was one of those.
Get the outside a little warm. I have very sensitive hands.
I understand that, and that's why I don't use a binder, because it starts sweating and you don't need a binder.
Yeah.
That moistness just absorbs the rub, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But it drives me batshit crazy when I watch people set this out and get it to room temperature in an hour, and then I'm going to throw it on my grill. No, you ain't. I done fucking ran that shit. Nope.
According to meat, Ed, if you got cold meat in your smoker, it absorbs smoke better because cold air or cold or liquid pulls in the smoke flavor better. So ever since then, I've just taken it out, seasoned it, chucked it on, except for tonight where I've been busy. Took it out, seasoned it, left it on the side, and then it's going to go on.
Well, the thing is, I don't think most people think that they're getting it to room temperature, and it's not what they mean, but it's the way it gets set out that people who don't know what the fuck they're talking about sit there and they go, oh, it's going to be at room temperature. You're just setting yourself up for failure.
I think it's just for the rub to absorb, to be honest, or the rub to sort of sweat in.
Right, but it's just the wrong terminology. Like if you just say, I'm setting this out to let the... Like if you take something out of the fridge, all right, so most of us are sitting here with it like being like 50 fucking degrees.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Different thing than it's 80 outside. I set this rack of ribs out, and by the time I rip off the 3 silver skins out the 3-pack, they've gotten that sweatiness, for lack of better words.
Oh yeah, you got. Oh, that's something you got to take all the fucking silver skin off. That's going to be fun, Mr. Max. It's one of the things I don't like doing. Do you use a spoon?
Is there any easy way of doing that?
Back end of a spoon.
Seriously?
Just go like 3 ribs deep, push it underneath, get a paper towel, stick your finger underneath, and just let it rip. Every once in a while, you'll get a golden ticket, but it's fucking rare. Sometimes you got to pull off the little tidbits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I tell you what, it's rarely happened to me. Like you see the YouTubers who fucking, hey, you just get the spoon, you put it under, you pull it off in one go. Fucking how many times has that ever happened?
Enough times to make that one video though.
Exactly.
Till it came out right.
Exactly. You know what I mean? I've done fucking loads of ribs. I've done how to trim rib videos, all that sort of shit. Even on that video, I was like, oh fuck.
Well, like Hobo just said, you know, you'll get that, you know, once in a great while, you'll get the golden ticket and it all come off. Most of the time, you're getting that one long strip that comes off. Then you're sitting there back there with your knife and getting the little spot here, spot there. You never get a full clean every time.
It's like opening a Kingsford bag.
Yeah. You never know if you're going to find the transmission.
No, I just mean how many times do you grab the corner of the Kingsford bag, pull, every once in a blue moon you get it, and it's like a fucking baby arm.
I've never done it. I've never done it. I don't got time to deal with the fucking needle thread and shit. I just take a knife and I slice the whole fucking bag.
I feel you. But it's like buying a lottery ticket, Mags.
Oh no, you gotta have the label facing you. You gotta have the label facing the right. Start left, start right. Fuck that. Slice, done.
Mm-hmm. I must admit, I brought some Weber briquettes today, and over here they come in like a plasticky bag. You just pull off this plastic film, and it's like a nice Ziploc type thing. So you just open it up and you can close it whenever you want, and they don't get damp. So that's what I've got sitting in my basket waiting to go in a minute.
Bottom side of the ribs, there's a thin layer of membrane that's called the silver skin. If you cut it, you want to take it off. So if you get it all in one pull, it's called the golden ticket.
Mm.
We're not opening candy bars. You know, I'd like to.
Hobo's bailed on the golden ticket situation.
So, what's apart from Johnny? You're going to be cooking.
Are you going live? Are you going live tonight, Johnny?
I'm probably gonna go later, late night. 10ish maybe.
Yeah,
Maybe even a little later. Figuring what the fuck, if everyone's up, burn a couple hours because I'm gonna be up cooking all night anyway. So might as well have some fun. Plus, it's fucking cold outside. I ain't sitting there outside all fucking night.
Yeah. Well, I'll be up. I'll be up at that time. It's 25 after 6 here now. So yeah, no, I'll be here for the duration. So if you're on, Johnny, I'll tune in for sure.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
We'll have some fun.
Yeah.
There's a good chance I might be up if my fucking alarms are going off for the fucking pit.
Yeah. What about you, Joey? What you got going on tonight, brother?
Tonight is, let's see, the 29th of May. Nothing really. Just, and I'll probably smoke some weed.
Chill out.
Smoke some more weed. Probably just sit on fucking YouTube and fuck around with streams all night. I don't really have anything constructive planned. I mean, I could go quick clean something, but I don't really have that kind of energy or drive. So I don't know. I was gonna move the studio around so I could like reorientate the camera so like the background is going that way. You know what I mean? So I don't know yet. You gotta see.
No, I already got the supplies in, Anything I want to eat, I got in. But a bag of frozen shrimp.
Nice.
And got a few pork chops on there. I'll do that tomorrow. It's only for myself, you know what I mean? But there's a fella I work with. He lives about 10 miles from me. Chris is his name, and he said he'll probably give me a buzz. He's originally from Louisiana, but he lives in Virginia now. But he loves to he loves to do a bit of barbecuing, and he said he might give me a shout either Sunday or Monday. I says preferably Sunday. Obviously, if you get down there, you're going to get it on. You know what I mean? You get foods, but you're going to get a good session on too.
If you're barbecuing, there's no reason not to drink a load of alcohol.
Yeah, he's a good guy too. About 10 years older than me, he's a good chap, so to speak.
All right.
No, he cooks up pretty well. So, but if I get the call to go to his house, it's I'm not driving 10 miles back again. I'm gonna camp there, like.
It's like a one-way ticket.
Yeah, either on his couch or whatever. You know what I mean? It's definitely a sleepover. Because,
you gotta take the couch every time over fucking camping, man. That's like
yeah. So no, that's what I'm up to. But as I say, I got my own supplies in case the call doesn't come, and plenty of beers here, and good conversation here with you guys. And yeah, couldn't ask for any more. Awesome.
Mags, you can't be yawning. You got a long day, bro.
Yeah, no shit, huh?
A few more Dr. Peppers, Mags will be all right.
That's right. I'll get going.
Yeah.
Once I get off my ass and get the blood flowing again, we'll be good.
I just want to see how fast Mags can drop a Monster Energy drink can.
Oh, like nothing. Like water, brother.
I know, but are you going to hop around like a crackhead afterwards?
There ain't, with my knees, there ain't no fucking hopping around, son. Come on now.
I was talking to someone at work, but when did you down that bottle of vodka? Was it last year, John?
It was on whatever the 2-year anniversary of the hot seat was with CJ and Kent.
I've never ever seen anybody do that before in my life. You're the only person I've seen drink a whole bottle of vodka in one go in that time.
Because I'm a fucking moron.
How'd that feel?
Like shit. It was fine going down.
No, I mean from the time the bottle emptied, what was the timeline to this was the worst decision of my fucking life, possibly? How fast does it fucking come at that level?
I don't know, maybe an hour.
That's longer than I thought. I would have thought you'd be banging on like half an hour in. You're going to be thinking, "Oh fuck!"
Damn, I'd be
About an
dead.
hour.
I'd be
Huh?
fucking dead. I'd be dead if I done that. Yeah. Fucking hell.
No, I was when I saw you do that, I was like, "Fucking hell, man!" I was quite worried for you, mate. I was like, "How the fuck can you do that?"
If I'm not mistaken, it's not. I think they're smaller than the.
Oh yeah, it's not a
What's a
giant.
regular bottle? 750.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Like regular
Yeah,
bar bottle?
750. 750.
I think they're smaller than
It's
that.
still
One of
whatever way
these
you
bottles, one of the regular bottles is 750. I'm assuming.
Yeah,
these-
that's what this is. Regular bottle 750.
All right, never mind. There's a 750. Okay.
Oh yeah.
I thought I had something to make myself not a complete drunk, but apparently that didn't work.
I'll send you the number to AA Mags.
The
Hey,
big,
don't go to one of them. One of them's the website, and for alcoholics, the other one's an airlines. Like I think AA.com is the airlines, and AA.org is the one you got to go to for alcohol recovery.
the big
Yeah.
blue.
AA over here is when your car breaks down. Okay.
So, funny story. AA, the guy who created that, is actually from Akron, Ohio.
Bill W. Bill Wilson.
Really?
Yeah.
There's a house there that I think it's a house that got turned into a museum, which I don't know what's in it, but I've just heard about it.
Yeah, I had maybe some court appointed AA for. They talked about that quite often in meetings around here. Like it was like in 1935. It was this guy Bill Wilson, and this other dude from New York, and they just decided to do it. And it's where they came up with the idea for it. It's in Akron, Ohio, north of where the artist formerly known as Hobo is.
Here we go, getting doxxed on the internet again.
It's a
Jackson
general
Township.
area.
Go ahead, Johnny. Just tell him.
It's a general area doxing. It's not actually. I've never given out your address. I've never done that.
I'm just waiting. Because I'll have Mags sending me fucking bags of dicks and fucking glitter bombs and God knows what. Yeah, don't do the fucking hobo fucking Mags. I already know.
I don't know what you're talking about. I sent one guy a bag of dicks. Get over it.
That's why if I ever send you a woodenbuttplugs.com sweatshirt, there's going to be no return address on it.
A bag of
Nope.
You see general delivery, Ohio. That's all. It's gonna say.
fucking
Zip code unknown.
I may drive up to fucking Lep's place and just mail it from where he lives.
yeah, get level blame.
Oh my god.
Listen, so let me tell you something. I know you're in Canton, so if I get something from Brooklyn, I know you're fucking around. So stop.
This guy running for Postmaster General 2024.
Hey,
It's totally gave it wrong town. If you want it, it's 44720 is the zip code if you're looking.
That's not my zip code. You're off.
I'm pretty close. It's either that or 09.
Nope.
I'd have to look it up, but I
I know how to get into a car and drive. I'll go to fucking Iowa and mail it to him, and I'll be like, "Oh, it's from Kent." Ah, why is there a bag of dicks?
Why is there a spring-loaded bag of dicks blowing up in my face?
hey, I just know not to touch the button to get the song to fucking sing forever. He
I
still
got
has
an idea for a business model. We call it fartinatube.com, all right? And you just what you do is you just, if somebody you don't like or you want to fuck with, you send them a fart in a tube. And it's literally just a tube that somebody farts in, and they get it sent to their house, an empty tube. And they open up it, and the thing on the front says, "Please smell inside, good scent." And then they open it up, and they're like, "Oh, this is a fart in a tube," and that's it. Bagofdicks.com can fucking work. Fartinatube.com will fucking work. Fuck you. All right.
Send them a whoopee cushion.
Right, a whoopee cushion with
Yeah,
those actually rolled around in shit. Like, oh, this whoopee cushion smells like shit. That's because it is shit.
Yeah. Ryan claims he's going to send it back to me at some point. He still hasn't opened it officially. So he still has the candy in the bag. He says he's going to send it back, but I doubt it.
You never know. He might do. It might be coming back as a Christmas gift at some point.
It might. He did make those ornaments with our names on them. So
it's a better than average chance, I'd say. It's a sleeper at the minute. It's just sitting there waiting.
Yep.
Who's playing the tuba?
That goes to show how grown up you are. Someone makes a fart noise, and if you don't laugh, there's something wrong with you.
We're all fucking fifth graders and shit.
Oh, crazy.
Do you remember what was the one movie where there was two chicks in the bathroom and they're like, let's play oh shit, we haven't played that since grade school, and they just started farting.
It's called Battle Shits, but I don't remember the movie.
I know, I can't remember it either. The movie wasn't really that good. I mean, it was like Scary Movie, I think, or something like that. It was really cheesy, but
it was one of those. I think it was Scary Movie because it was one of those like Don't Be a Menace to South Central while drinking your juice in the hood, where it's like a parody of other movies.
Right. I think it was that movie. It was funny part. The whole overall movie wasn't that good, but that scene was fucking hilarious. There's two British girls sitting in the fucking can, just shitting their asses off.
The classic one I remember is Blazing Saddles.
Oh, the fart by the campfire.
Oh yeah,
I got that on Betamax.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's how old I was. Unbelievable. Remember the books? Yeah. But that's when that's when comedy was comedy and comedy was good, if you know what I mean. You know.
Well, there was a lot more. It was just a different America. You could talk about more things just because it was different. You know, like nowadays nobody wants to talk about, you know, that thing, and nobody wants to talk about other stuff. So it's like, you know, all you can talk about is weed and porn. You know, back then you could talk about anything.
Right.
Because it was just a different, like, different people would go to work with different goals in mind than they do now. You know, back then you'd work for 30 years, retire, get a gold watch, and you'd live out your days and help with the grandkids. Now it's like,
yeah, right now, you know, you can't crack a joke, you know, but it's considered as fucking racist. You know what I mean?
Well, it just depends on the intent of the joke. Like I posted on Facebook earlier, I said after a certain while, it's no longer called living at home. It's called taking care of your parents. And it was just a dig on my one buddy who still lives at home, and he's like 40. But there are actually people who stay at home and take care of their parents. So the one guy was like, and my one friend, she just did the eye roll emoji as a joke. And then my other buddy wrote, well, if you knew how I was, and I moved back home to take care of my, it's like, oh my God. And that guy's actually a comedian too, which was even worse on it.
Which even worse, because he should get the fucking joke.
Right.
That sort of makes it even more funny in a way, though.
It does, though. It does. The side conversation is even funnier. Oh yeah.
You got a comedian bitching about the joke that's like, you know what I mean?
Right. So if he ever says anything about people about soft shit, I'm like, dude, look at you, and you couldn't take a joke about people staying at home.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's like Married with Children, which Ryan, I don't know if you guys get that show back in the day.
Yeah,
it was about a guy who was a shoe salesman in Chicago, his wife, and their kids. The jokes that were made on there could never be made today.
Oh,
exactly.
Oh, hell no.
They weren't that bad. Well, that's my opinion, whatever. But like that would just not be appropriate.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure what you're talking of. Not even heard of it.
Yeah, pull up some of the clips on YouTube.
Oh, the one time where Al Bundy was in the shoe store and he said, I'm trying to think of the fucking line. It was like he had to take he's like, the shoe is showing my bad side. It's like, well, to get the good side, I have to take 2 trains to the subway, or just the way. I can't remember the fucking. Oh God, I totally fucked it up. God, it was such a fucking funny line. Oh my God, I gotta look up Al Bundy's funniest lines here. Hold on, I'm not gonna do the video, but I know there gotta be quotes on there. You ever seen the 4 touchdowns in one game? I'll see that doesn't make sense to him because he doesn't even really know football. All right, let's see here. Hold on.
I feel like I've completely fucked.
Oh, this is it. This is it. I got the joke. This is the one I was thinking of. The woman's like, "How dare you say this in my face?" And he says, "Well, I would say it to your back, but my car has only got a half tank of gas."
I remember that.
That was the line I was thinking of. That is so fucking funny. Oh my god, that is fucking funny. I gotta look at the other words too now here. Woman, I have had just about enough of you. Well, you wouldn't say that if I came here with the medium fries and drink. You know, the medium, the size between small and you.
Some crazy old stuff out there. You know, it's like you remember Ryan, the old British shows years ago, like Captain Pugwash.
Oh yeah.
Magic Roundabout.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the fucking stuff on there was all fucking totally fucking drug orientated,
Oh, definitely.
What was the show I used to watch with my grandfather? Jesus, Are You Being Served?
Yeah, Johnny.
Yep.
I watched that show with my mom, dude. This is fucking awesome moment.
Oh yeah,
Excellent, love it.
oh yeah. But like you said, some of the innuendos and shit, you can't get away with that crap now.
No, exactly.
No, definitely.
Also,
not.
culture will be on top of you like a fucking all over you like a rash.
Yeah,
You know,
Totally.
can't say
Ryan,
shit.
what was the blonde-haired guy's name?
On Are You Being Served?
It's been so
Or
long.
the woman. The blonde
It was a guy.
Was John Cleese in that?
No, he wasn't.
No.
Trying to think of the.
He was the
was
guy
the
who would always, when
the main
somebody came off the
character.
elevator, say, have you been served?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember who.
I think he worked in women's lingerie.
Yeah, classics.
I don't know his name, but I know what he looks like.
Yeah, me too.
Mr. Humphreys,
Humphreys, yeah, Mr. Humphreys.
John
No,
Inman?
it was
John Andrews.
John Inman.
Inman.
Ooh,
Fuck, he must be dead about 100 years. That's
yeah,
fucking.
he's pretty old then.
That's the 70s there.
Mm.
That show was out in the 70s. That's like fucking. What was the ones I mentioned his name? John Cleese used to play in.
He was one of the Pythons, wasn't he? Then he went into 40 Towers and done all sorts of stuff.
That's him. That's him.
That's him. Yeah.
Fucking Benny Hill. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's him. Fuck, I remember that. But no, Faulty Towers. Yeah, that was that was good humor. You know.
They've been repeating them every week. They only made 12.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking funny shit though. Some of the stuff, I'm surprised they're actually broadcasting 40 Towers because some of it is like, fuck, you can't fucking put that on telly.
Yeah. Nowadays, especially because, as I said before, you can't say anything, you know. But you know, back then, you know, you just fucking everybody knew a sense of humor, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
But nowadays, there's just so much fucking critical fucking race theory that you can't fart with somebody's got a problem. You know what I mean?
You're privileged for farting, Colin.
Yeah.
Right. The fact that you fart shows that you have the privilege to afford food. And
Sorry, Julie. I didn't even realize you were there. You were down one thing.
Stevie Nicks is in the house. What's up, Jules? How you doing?
Oh,
Sorry, my darling. How you doing? You haven't been there long, have you?
Landslide.
No, just about a minute.
All right. I'm sorry.
You were trying to think of the guy's name.
Yeah,
That's about how long. Not long.
How are you now? I haven't seen you for ages. You good?
I'm all right. Hanging in there. Yep. Just moved. You know, still unpacking.
Oh.
Settled, Jules. Good to see you. Been a while.
Yeah, it's good to see you guys. I haven't seen a few of you in a while. I see Joey almost every day, but I miss the rest of y'all and just wanted to pop in and say hi.
Yeah, always nice to see
Cheers.
you. And
Cheers.
thanks for coming on. Cheers, yeah.
Yeah, cheers. I know some of you are getting ready to go to Keith Fest. I wish I were going.
June 11th to the 13th in Evansville, Indiana.
Yeah, if I could afford a plane ticket, I'd be there. Heading
Hey,
to
Ryan, I
Massachusetts
gotta hop
tomorrow.
off here. My washing machine is being a miserable cunt, and Mags knows what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah.
That fucking thing.
Get a new one, for Christ's sakes.
I'll just buy one tomorrow. There should be a Memorial Day sale. Maybe I'll just wait till Monday.
Well, there you go. Well, usually they run them all weekend, but you know.
I'll go out tomorrow.
This
But hey, I just want to say
Steal
thanks for having me
somebody
on.
It's good to
Hey.
see you, Hobo.
Bobo.
Right, I'll catch up with you later tonight.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Thanks for helping out, Hobo. Cheers, mate. Much appreciated, dude.
See ya, Hobo.
Much love.
He should just steal a washing machine from his neighbors. Nobody ever fucking bolts that shit down. You can just walk right out of there with that thing.
Yeah, it's dog sitting anyway. You could get one for free.
Right? Like, hey, I'm here to check your water pressure. You can walk out of the house with the fucking washing machine. Nobody even knows.
No, Rob's back.
When we moved in here, the landlord didn't circle dishwasher on the lease. So I got here and I'm like trying to figure out the dishwasher. I'm like, why isn't it working? What the heck? So I looked on the lease, and sure enough, they didn't mark dishwasher. After I complained about it, she goes, well, it wasn't included in the lease. Like, it wasn't. So I went and looked at the lease, sure enough. I'm like, why would you leave a broken dishwasher just there? Why wouldn't you fix it? They're not fixing it.
So kids are fed. Everybody ate some lasagna.
Awesome.
Nice.
Everybody's.
Oh, Rob's there. I forgot about Rob. What's up, man? I forgot you were even here. That's awesome.
We forgot about
Just
me.
pop back in. You're
Right?
funny.
He's like, hey, what's up? I'm Rob again, Mr. Homeowner. Welcome back. Whoa. Time out. Where the fuck did Rob come from? Doom Buggy's in the house. What's up? What?
Jim Buggy, what's up? I can't see the chat because I'm using my phone.
Okay, I'll relay any message if somebody says Rob's a really good looking dude and he needs to model. I'll tell you there.
Yeah, give me like the good or the bad.
Where's the
I'll edit the bad
missus?
if
Where's
it's too bad.
Bobby?
Like if somebody says they want to blow up your face with a rocket launcher, I'll edit it a little bit. I don't want to, to start crying.
Yeah, just give me a
Code
heads
it a
up so
little
I can
bit,
so I can duck.
Yeah, a little bit of warning would be good.
A
What's
little bit of
everybody?
warning would be appreciated. Yeah.
What's everybody barbecuing Monday?
Monday?
On Monday.
I'm doing.
Yeah, Monday's recovery day.
Yeah, I'm going
All
to
right,
sleep
tomorrow.
hangover. In the morning, well, tonight, in about 45 minutes, I'm going to have a couple of pork butts on, and in the morning, I'll probably cook some breakfast if I'm outside still. If I'm
What do you guys
pass
do
out.
Memorial Day over there?
No, we have a thing called the May Bank Holiday, which is May Day. It's sort of like it goes back to medieval times in the UK because it's like a
Maypole?
celebration of that's it, the maypole.
Okay.
It's all about celebrating fertility and all of that sort of stuff, sowing the seeds, and then obviously in autumn time you
It's a big
have the harvest.
celebration.
You guys were just jealous.
Sowing the seed of love.
You were just jealous of our Memorial Day thing. You had to make something on the same weekend, didn't you?
Well, there's got to be a day where they celebrate the.
Actually, that was around before the United States was around.
Well, I don't want to hear all that.
we don't want to get into the whole historical thing, but yeah, it was about 500 years.
Absolutely.
No, I'd rather think you guys trying to copy.
Fair enough. I think the Memorial Day is a nicer idea anyway, to be honest. Honouring all of the troops and stuff who've gone out and done crazy shit. It's better.
So you are saying our holiday is better than your holiday?
Well, it's better. Well, if you think about it, you're celebrating all of the people who've gone over and risked their lives and to make the world a better place. We're celebrating a lot of people dancing around a maypole sowing seeds. So you can draw your you can draw your own conclusion.
I got you.
Oh, I wonder if there's some good veterans discount because in Veterans Day, if you just go around with the veteran ID, they give you all kinds of free shit. I wonder if they do that on Memorial Day. Well, you might get a free coffee at Starbucks or a free fucking half sandwich of Panera Bread or some shit.
Yeah, I'm sure they do.
I gotta Google this. Memorial Day freebies.
So, Mags, what's your weather like tomorrow? I don't know. I never know. I don't know if I know you well enough to call you Mags or just say Johnny. So
Whatever, I answer to anything. Just don't call me late for dinner.
Yeah.
Or too early.
I just wanted to. I wasn't trying to be disrespectful by saying Mags. Go ahead.
No, bro. Anything, Mags. Shit, they call me Jerry at work. For 23 years, I've been Jerry.
Jerry and then Gary, and then like from Parks and Rec.
It's like at one point, one of my supervisors comes, your name is actually John. I go, yeah. He goes, why they call you Jerry? I go, when I started that movie, Jerry Maguire was out. So John Maguire, and there were 4 other Johns in the office. So the guy who trained me just nicknamed me Jerry because it was going to be easier for him.
Nice.
And it friggin' stuck.
Hey, Johnny, that's the Irish for you. That's what they'll always do.
Oh yeah. But no, it's Rob. It's freaking cold. Now,
right. It's
like,
shitty
it's
weather.
In the 50s, I'm guessing.
I'm freezing.
But after what was it, Wednesday and Thursday? It was like 93 and 89. It seems even colder. But yeah, it's gonna be raining off and on. It's gonna be miserable.
Yeah, I mean, if we were in December right now and it was 50 like it is now, we'd be like in shorts and t-shirts, like
right.
Hey,
we'd be like, oh, it's just because we got
beautiful.
But now that we got a taste of like 90-degree weather, we're like, God damn.
I was sitting in the car and I was like, oh, you know how you first open up your car after sitting in the sun and it's nice and hot in there and everybody's like going, they turn on the air. Not me. I got in there and I closed the doors and I went, oh, I'm home again. California sun.
I mean, like after those 90-degree days, I feel like an asshole with like my woolly hat and like 2 sweatshirts on. But
yeah, it's crazy, Rob. That's crazy.
My daughter has that same hat.
I'm fucking cold.
Yeah, same as. I was like fucking taking palpitations in my heart all day. Working on my job because it was so fucking humid. And then now I'm fucking sitting here, it's 60? I got the windows open, fresh air.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. So what's the temperature over there? Did you say 51? I'm just trying to try and...
For me, it's Sorry, go ahead, Jules.
I'm trying to translate it into Celsius. We're 21 here, which is...
just throw away Celsius. Don't even worry about it.
It's a bad metric system.
Right, so it was 21 here, which was 69.8 for you guys.
So Max, what's your weather forecast looking like for while you're out there babysitting the stuff? Is it gonna be raining or just
for the overnight, it looks like it's going to be pretty clear. But by then, once like 9 o'clock in the morning tomorrow,
right,
it's going to be like 3 hours spurt of rain. 3 hours is supposed to be dry, then rain the rest of the day. So
shit.
Yeah,
so
we're going to have to set up the canopies and stuff over the smokers and let it roll.
You're having people over? You're having people over tomorrow, or?
Yeah.
So more tents.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All freaking afternoon. I'll be driving to Mass. That ought to be fun.
What if you just push it to Monday? Monday is supposed to be clear here.
Yeah, they're all going to be
rain.
Mondays. Yeah, it's supposed to still be raining here on Monday too.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So they figured everyone
singing in the rain.
Everyone voted on Sunday, so everyone can sober up on Monday.
Yeah, that's
rain. We have 2 days where it's just
what a glorious feeling. We're happy again.
Well, everybody's be nice and close underneath those tents.
Oh yeah,
nice and warm.
Are you doing a big thing, Max?
Yeah, a bunch of people from work have been on me to cooking. So I'm like, I'm not going to put in all this effort and bring it to work. I go, if you guys want, let's figure out a holiday weekend and we'll do it all up in my house. So
Nice.
everyone finally came through with the plan, and that's that. We're going to let it roll.
Yeah,
Sounds
but
fun.
meanwhile, it could have been any day for the past 2 weeks, and it would have been perfect.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like dry, nice, warm. Yeah.
Mother Nature's not cooperating. Not at all. She needs a Xanax.
What are you going to do?
What are you up to, Rob?
Not much.
For the weekend?
Not too
Staying
much.
warm?
Yeah, just trying to stay warm.
Right.
Yeah.
There's supposed to be a big barbecue in Massachusetts tomorrow at Rob and Trisha's house, or Brandon and Trisha's house, and
CBP.
yeah, I don't know how that's gonna go because it's supposed to rain. I don't know what they're gonna do.
They'll probably drink. I mean,
Well, they've been doing a lot of that. It's a little crazy over there. I missed most of it. They were in Keene today, which is only like 45, 50 minutes from where I'm at. But I
Okay.
said I'd rather go to the barbecue tomorrow. So
Okay.
Yeah, just enjoy the long weekend, folks. You know, it'll be over in a flash. You know,
Right, and then back to fucking work, and then the normal.
give respect
be
to
safe, of course.
give respect to our troops and our police force, and you know those that have given the ultimate
Every day,
sacrifice.
but especially.
And yeah, that's that's just a cheers to them all.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Respect. I watched the coolest video on it, how the Star Spangled Banner lyrics were originated.
Oh,
It was really cool. It was narrated by Paul Harvey.
yeah.
And it brought me to tears. I was like, oh my gosh, gave me goosebumps. I had no idea.
I get goosebumps now when you're telling me that because I think I've seen the same thing, Jules.
Yeah, I had no idea that the fort that they were protecting,
Fort Sumter.
It wasn't. It was it
Sumter.
Fort Sumter?
Yeah.
Was it?
Mm-hmm.
I thought they called it something different. Anyway, it was really cool.
Yeah, beautiful narration. If anybody types on YouTube, the Star Spangled Banner, and
it's all over YouTube right now. Yeah,
you get like a.
you gotta watch it if you have a minute. Make your kids watch it because it's education.
Powerful. Jules,
It's not very long.
No, powerful.
It's not very long.
The history of the Star Spangled
But I
Banner.
learned something, and I'm an old fart, so.
Hey, we're all catching up on each other. You know what I mean? Fucking hell. You know, we're all, we're
pretty cool how the men held that flag up, and when they were bombarded so bad by the fire that was coming in from the incoming barrage of cannon fire from the ships, when they fell, they replaced the men with men that were alive, and those men would fall, and then more men, and this happened all through the entire night.
Powerful.
And then in the morning, the flag was still standing. Why?
My gosh.
Because men were holding it up.
Goosies! I got the goosies!
Is there
pretty cool.
There's like a new video that came out?
I was watching it, like I subscribed to a New Zealand family and they do reviews, and they were reviewing this video because they wanted their kids, they wanted to know, about the Star Spangled Banner, and they're doing a lot of American review stuff,
Okay.
and they're called Your New Zealand Family, I think, and they posted it a couple days ago.
Okay.
But,
Can somebody put it in the chat? We can check it out later.
I could, if it's okay with Ryan, sure. I'll put the link in there.
I'm sure he's
I have to go find it real quick, but bear with me. And then when he gets back, we can ask him, because I don't like doing that unless.
Yeah. Once you get it back.
Yeah, but I will find it.
Type on YouTube the Star Spangled Banner as you have never heard it before.
Is that
I think that's what it is, actually.
Yeah, there's a narration, and then.
Oh yes, that's it right there.
Everything.
Okay.
It's powerful, folks.
So this isn't the one that this is the one that they shared, the New Zealand family.
Mhm.
But this is cool because then you're not going to have all the family talking and,
Right.
because some of it was hard to hear because they were so enthralled, they kept talking and it was hard to hear what was going on. I'm glad they were excited about it though.
Yeah, great.
Colin,
Yes.
check out.
I could put it in the private chat. He probably would be okay with that.
Go, Max.
Colin, check out because Rob, you're a hockey fan, so you'll appreciate you probably know which one I'm going to say. Look for the video on YouTube of I don't know if it would be under the Boston Bruins, but their former anthem singer Renee Rancourt.
Right.
They did a version of the first game after the marathon bombings. That is chilling.
Yeah.
That he started singing the anthem, and the entire stadium just overpowered him singing it. So he just stopped and was just looking around, taking it in. It's absolutely chilling.
Yeah. What's up, Johnny?
It would be look Renee Rancourt. So RENERANCORT.
That's too many letters.
Yeah.
I don't think that's real.
I probably didn't even spell it
It's
right.
French. Just blame it on that. Usually that's what happens. Is you get these long French names that you can't pronounce. Yeah.
And fuck the Bruins, but that's probably a good thing.
Renee Rancourt. Okay. I got it.
It's not nice.
Awesome.
Yeah, the video should be first Bruins game after marathon bombing. And
yeah, Darnell, it's the same thing. That's who they're talking about is Francis Scott Key. I mean, who wrote this? He was the negotiator that they sent in to try and release the prisoners that were on the ship, and then that's when they found out about
Francis Scott Key's.
Shit.
The national anthem is "You Have Never Heard It Before." That's what they type onto YouTube, and you'll get it up there. It's about.
It took me straight to that was the first one that popped out. Yeah.
Good stuff, Jules. Well said. Fair play. Well said. Patriotic.
It's a good time for it.
Yeah. No.
I mean, I know the words by heart, but I never really you hear the words. I always associated it with World War II for some reason, and never connected it to the Revolutionary War.
Right.
And it makes more sense now that I know the story behind it, and I'm like, wow, that's pretty cool.
All right, you guys all sound like Darth Vader to me right now, so I'm gonna drop back out, but I can't hop back in until Ryan's back. So hopefully he didn't pass out.
Rob, I am your father.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump. I just got the 10% battery life too, but I'll probably jump on live later on. So
Ryan's back. I'm gonna grab.
I'm gonna watch for you. I'll watch for you if you go live later.
All right, guys. Hey, thanks, Ryan.
Yeah, I put something in the private chat. It was a video on how the Star Spangled Banner came about. So I hope that's okay. But it was in the private chat.
Awesome, Jules. Thank you very much for bringing that up. As I said, goosebumps coming all over the fucking place.
Well, if you go to Baltimore, you can visit Fort McHenry. I went down there when I was in Baltimore. That's cool. That's cool.
Darnell, aren't you National Guard?
Darnell was Army Guard. I was
Army Guard. Okay.
Yeah, I was Air Guard.
He was saying that Francis Scott Key was a lawyer for the DC National Guard.
Okay.
Oh, I see you.
Beautiful. I love it.
Yep.
But, yeah.
Ryan's about ready to crash and go night-night, huh? You gonna hang around for a while, or you going to bed, dude?
You're muted, Ryan.
He's muted.
Oh, he's talking on the phone to somebody, probably.
Yeah. I gotta head out. I gotta go bake some bread for my picnic or my barbecue tomorrow. That I don't know if it's gonna happen. I don't know, but yeah.
Well, thanks, Jules.
I just wanted to pop in and say hi. Let you guys resume your fella chat.
Thanks, Jules, for that contribution. It just savored the whole moment.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you.
Yeah. And it's good to see you guys. We'll see you around the chat this weekend, and hopefully I can pop in and say hi in a few more places.
That'd be cool. Nice
I'll see
speaking
you
to you, Jules.
later. Have a good weekend if I don't talk to you before then.
All right, Jules. God bless you.
Bye, oops. Bye, Jules. Yeah, I went to the private chat after I hopped back on, and then and all of a sudden I clicked the wrong button, and then I was out.
You're back.
Now I'm back.
I'm
not clicking private chat. I'm not clicking no more buttons. Fuck those buttons.
After today, you won't touch that hat for another fucking 6 months, probably. That's a funny thing.
Hopefully. No, I'll touch it tomorrow, but not after Monday, maybe. Hopefully.
What's the temperature supposed to be tomorrow? Okay, Google. What's the weather tomorrow?
Always take the weather with you everywhere you go.
What voice?
64 degrees, mostly sunny. I can fuck with that. It's not hot, but I mean, it's not. At least it's not raining.
Yeah, I think tomorrow is like 47 and rain all day, and windy.
Well, you know what? We'll make the best of it, guys. You know, do what we can do, and as long as we can, we've got chats like this, good people on board, and sharing views and having good conversation. Sure, fuck it. If there's a tornado coming, fuck it.
Go all happy, man. Go all happy.
yeah, exactly. We can always hit the basement. But no, it's been awesome. I'm glad Ryan. I'm glad you came on today. I'm glad I was able to jump on here with yourself and the lads.
It's always nice to speak to you, Colin. You're good. You're all good people here. Rob, Joey, and everyone else who was on. It's always nice to have a chat. And Chris as well. I haven't spoken to Chris for ages. It's the first time I've seen him for months.
Yeah, I don't know about Chris, but everybody else was awesome. Backstory. Joey, are you? So once Ryan passes out there in his chair, are you going to go live as well?
I think Carla might go live. I think Carla might be going live after she eats her 90 pounds of chicken that her husband cooked up there, or whatever that was. I think she's going. I'm not 100% sure. I hadn't planned to. I mean, if it calls for it, theoretically, I guess I could do it. But I think Carla's going to do it as soon as. She texted me, please come save me, and I was like, shit, what happened? And she's like, the kids. No, she said.
She was trying to go live earlier. I saw take 3.
Oh, she said her neighbor got her listening to kids' music, is what she said. So that's why she's being bombarded by fucking Baby Shark and those god awful toddler songs. Wait, if you're out there and you have a kid, okay, listen to this, man. You're the adult, okay? Control the music. Don't fucking be like, I have to play this because my kid won't shut up. No, your kids will listen to your music. My kids listen to my music, and my boy loves it. It's annoying, but it's good music, though, right? MGK.
Voice from the gallery. Voice from the gallery.
Fuck MGK.
Well, my son doesn't like it so much, but I mean, at the end of the day, they know every MGK song, every Beatles song, every Guns N' Roses song. So they know a bunch of random classics that they, didn't otherwise would have gotten. So
cool. Don't say classics and MGK in the same fucking sentence. I don't know what to call him, but he's not classic.
MGK and Logan and Jake Paul always have a special place in my heart, being boys from Cleveland like myself.
Shit, hold on. My I don't know if it's his phone or what.
You can really smell that rub when you come down, isn't it?
Everything keeps wrecking on this thing. I gotta drop and join.
All right.
Rob's crystal clear.
Yeah, he's clear on this end. Stop, drop, open up shop. Oh, that's how Rough Riders roll.
Yeah, I've got to get it fired up, and then I'll.
I hear you guys normal again. You guys are all Darth Vader again. I don't know if it's my phone. What's going on? Well, you
sound really clear. I can't. I've got proper headphones on. You sound good to me.
Oh no, yeah, it's not you guys. It's my phone or something. But all of a sudden, you guys are all like. And it kind of creeps in. So I don't know if I guess it's my phone. This thing has blown over and fallen on the ground so many times. This is like the phone I use for all my videos.
Have you got headphones in, or is it just through the speaker on the phone? And
Yeah, just the speaker on the phone.
Yeah, I
you
never
might be
use
getting
headphones.
like a loop on it.
And Ryan, I wasn't saying you're going to pass out in your chair. I was just saying once your show ends, that's all.
Yeah, no, I'm far from passing out. I've been taking it easy tonight. I've got.
I know it's late there. It's what is it? 7:10 here? 19:10?
10 past midnight. Yeah.
Damn. Yeah.
I've got to put me some pork on in a minute, and that's going to be ready for the morning, and I'll hold it for hopefully be done by 10-ish, maybe 11. But as long as it's done by then, I can hold it for a couple of hours so the family rock up.
Yeah.
That's the plan.
So has everybody got like folks coming together, tomorrow, over the weekend? Or is it, just a family occasion? Is there a social gathering? So
we were gonna do Monday, but
right.
And Monday's gonna be nice, but I think Monday at this point is just gonna be me by the pool by myself. So
I might hit up Lap and see if he's cooking. Other than that, the wife might want to cook on Monday, so I'll see if anybody wants to come over. It's hard to get people to do anything because everybody's doing stuff. Maybe everybody's old and got kids and shit. And
I think so. Lep sent me a video that Lake Erie erupted and wrecked.
Dude, it was crazy. That was the spot when I go to get weed in Michigan. I got the Easy Pass now, but before that, I used to sometimes we take Route 2, which is like the free route when it goes right by the lake, and that whole fucking road going by Cedar Point is just washed out, man. It was when I was coming back the other day, the rain was so bad, like you had to literally go down to about 20 miles an hour and just put your hazards on because you couldn't see shit. It was that coming down that hard. If you talking about 3 inches an hour, it was coming down. It was ridiculous, man. It was
Joey, that was that video that he showed last night, right?
Yeah, oh yeah.
The cars right along. Oh, the fuck! That looked like a fucking monsoon.
We get that sometimes. It's not often you get storms like that off the lake, but there's sometimes. I've been driving on we call it the Shoreway by downtown Cleveland, and I've been driving on that sometimes, and the cars got waves splash from the lake coming right on your car and stuff. It's crazy.
Madness.
What do you mean waves? What is that? That must be from wind. Is it blowing the
wind will blow the waves from the lake over the break wall, and it'll hit the cars driving on the freeway. And actually, it did for a while there, and it kept doing it. And then it was in the wintertime that it was doing this when I was there, and then eventually just built up a sheet of ice. So then it stopped doing it because then it just kept hitting the ice.
Wow!
Some of those lakes are massive.
The thing about storms in the Great Lakes is that they develop so quickly. It's not like you can keep an eye on it. Like in the middle of the Atlantic or the Pacific or something, if you got a hurricane or a typhoon, you can see that coming from days away. Like some of these storms in the Great Lakes, they just come up in 30 seconds and 30 minutes, and you're like, well, what the fuck? The Edmund Fitzgerald is a story of that too.
That's Edmund Fitzgerald.
Yeah, it was a song by Gordon Lightfoot, but it was basically they just went out on a regular day on a boat and fucking it was some kind of freighter, like 30,
a tanker.
And out of nowhere, the storm just comes up and fucks and capsizes the whole damn thing, and most of the crew dies, I think.
Edmund Fitzgerald.
There's actually a beer. There's a beer up here in Cleveland from the Great Lakes Brewing Company called Edmund Fitzgerald. And every time I would drink it, I would always turn on that song because I get drunk and be like, wow, this is crazy, man.
Yeah, that was in Lake Superior in 1976. The record Fitzgerald. Yeah. Not a survivor. Big tanker. Big fucking tanker. Just fucking engulfed whatever weather conditions were there. And all crew lost. Yeah.
I wonder if have they ever pulled up the wreckage on that? That'd be a cool YouTube video. We get
there's a documentary on it, Joey, but they've never pulled up the wreckage, but in the documentary, I think it was maybe Ballard, remember the guy that discovered the Titanic back in 85, 86 from the Oceanographic Institute of Indianapolis. They went down and they showed you the ship's bell, all the rest of it, but it's a graveyard.
Yeah, that's probably why they don't do it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like you don't dig up bodies from a fucking battlefield and put them in this place. You don't. That's probably why they don't do it. Just leave it down there and let them rest in peace and shit like that for sure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fascinating. Fascinating.
It is, man. It's a crazy story.
Mm-hmm.
Rob's back and welcome back, Mr. Hitler.
It keeps happening more frequently now. Might have to try my other phone.
Great, that was interesting about that ship thing. That's quite cool.
Hey,
I didn't know
Ryan,
anything
when you edit the show tonight, can you keep all my comments in there?
what the
All the
What,
stuff
from the
about
chat?
like, how you got to trust your co-host, all that stuff. Can you just keep that in there?
Yeah, of course. Why? Is
No
there
reason.
have I missed something? No.
No reason.
Okay.
If you ever want another cool story, Ryan from Ohio, there's back in 1907. Look up the Collinwood School fire. It was what happened was they had this. There was a fire at the school, and the door is locked from the inside or something, so to where they couldn't push out. You know how nowadays it's standard fire bar crash code. If all doors have to push out and they have to have a door no matter what. Even if it's an alarm door, you have to have a door that you can no matter what escape from. Well, at the time, I think the doors opened in or somehow they were locked, and the entrance to the school was, burnt up. And then there was just school kids just right there in the stairwell. And they said that like their parents were, because by this time the fire had spread and people have gotten word around the town that, it was burning down. There was like parents who saw their children just burned alive right there in the thing because they couldn't get out because of the door. And then ever since then, that's why the doors go out because of that tragedy. It's really.
Oh man, that's the horrible.
There was like over 100 kids died that day in the Collinwood School fire. That's a really big thing nobody ever knows about. And I remember the first time I heard about this, we were in high school. We were doing it was a fire drill, and our chemistry professor told us about it. Our chemistry teacher told us about it, and I was like, man, that's crazy. And I didn't know it was that long ago when he was telling us the story, but that was like 1907.
Yeah, it was like the Stardust, which I think it was in Dublin, Ireland, back in the 70s. And it was all fucking teenagers, late teenagers. It was like a New Year's Eve thing or whatever, and it was a dance. It was a disco. All went to the disco. Fire broke out. And all the doors were fucking chained. They couldn't escape, and they all got fucking fried. They all. Yeah. Not to be morbid, but just going on the historical stories.
Well,
I love history. I find it incredible.
Well, for every reason why there's a certain thing, there was a tragedy that usually happened because of it. I mean, if you goes back to the Titanic. I mean, obviously everybody knows about the Titanic. Nowadays, every lifeboat, has to be enough passengers. I think it's enough lifeboats for every person on there. If not, you can't have that many more people on the boat. So, if your boat's set for 24 people, you have to have lifeboats for 24 people, or else 25 people cannot legally board that boat. I think it was what the law is.
Since 1912, it became a regularity. After the Titanic disaster. Wrecked about 200 miles off Newfoundland. Went down under the freezing cold water. And they had enough fucking lifeboats. Can you imagine the mayhem?
They could have easily put enough boats on there too. I mean, it wasn't even a thing. Just put more boats on there.
Yeah, and the worst thing about it, some of you can't even imagine being in that situation. But the panic was so fucking crazy that half the lifeboats weren't even fully loaded.
Right. They didn't know. They were just freaking out. And a lot of the rich people probably at that time at first were like, "Hey, I'll buy my way here." And you remember the one famous scene when I think it was Billy Zane gives the guy a fucking stack of hundreds. The guy's like, "Your money's no good here," and just whacks away because everybody's about to fucking die and shit. So.
But the best one about Titanic, if you ever get the book, you can get it on YouTube. No, it's a thin book, probably 200 pages. It's called A Night to Remember.
Oh yeah,
by Walter Lloyd. And I would, if anybody's interested in reading it, it's a quick read, a very quick read. It's called Walter Lloyd, A Night to Remember. You get it for $2 on Amazon, and it's what's the word? It's from people who survived.
Like a first-hand account sort of thing, or first-person.
I can't remember the word, but it's, first-hand accounts of people who survived. I got it here. As I say, I got it for like $2-3 on YouTube, but and it's a quick read. You know what I mean? But very, very, and then the old movie, Titanic, A Night to Remember, by who was the British actor in that? The great star at the time, Ryan.
Billy Zane?
No, I can't remember. Shit. But you'd have seen him in a lot of old black and white movies, because this A Night to Remember is a black and white movie. But very, very good. Very good.
That Night to Remember, like I don't know if it's the original Titanic film, but it's an iconic Titanic film, isn't it? It's got
Oh, absolutely.
The more non-traditional, or more of a traditional.
Just pull up my bookshelf.
Oh, cool.
Walter Ward, actually.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, man. I haven't read a book in fucking 15, 20 years. I doubt I'll read another book for the rest of my life.
I'm not a big reader either, but something small and fun like that there.
Yeah.
If I get locked up or something, like where I couldn't have technology, I would probably do it. But there's too much to keep my brain with YouTube and just talking like this and everything else and the kids, and there's too much to keep my brain going for me to just stop and read a book. And I'd fall if I did like curl up with a book, I'd 100% fall asleep. 100%, I'd be like, I mean, even if it was an exciting book, because I like. It's like as an entertainer, as a YouTube creator, I'm always thinking of ways to come up with shit to entertain people. So it's like for me to be entertained in book form, it's not going to cut it. I need a lot working more than just book form. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
books will help you fall asleep for reals. Your eyes get tired, and you're like, all right, I'm out.
The best sleeping tablet ever.
Second best.
About 1950s.
Yeah. No, but Ryan, not to. So I don't want to be. Let's see.
That's all right.
I don't want to lie to you. But yeah. So what I was wondering was, I was hoping you keep all my little comments in, because all my comments. So Hobo and I are kind of on the outs right now. So everything I said was kind of.
You're aiming at
just right to him, and so he understands kind of what I was saying, but nobody else does, kind of thing. So I was hoping that would all stay in there. That's all.
That's all good, Rob.
I'm quite an upfront person, to be honest, Rob. Like if you got issue with someone, you should always tell them.
Oh, he knows.
Oh,
believe me, he knows.
All right.
He just won't text me back. Yep. Anyway, no, I don't want to badmouth anybody. Let's get on with other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna ask you.
I didn't want to misrepresent. I wanted to let you know for reals. That's the reason I wanted to leave that stuff in, because
you didn't.
It was directed at him, and I wanted him to know stuff. That's all.
That's fine.
I didn't want you to think.
I'll be honest. It probably wouldn't make the podcast, because anything after the outros on the show, that nothing makes the podcast. But generally, sort of like, I can leave that in the pub club thing. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, good pub club.
Yeah, no worries.
Good pub club tonight, folks. Yeah.
But as everybody can see, we can all coexist together, even though everybody's on the same chat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we're all sort of grown up, so you've got to carry on in a sort of adult manner. I don't know what has gone on, or the ins and outs of anything, to be honest. So
right. That's why I tell people, it's like,
guys, at the end of
drama, go ahead. Your drama is your drama. I don't give a fuck what anything. I really don't care.
Guys,
100% understand what I'm saying. Like whatever, exactly. Like I'm not gonna think anything less or more of anybody, but what's going on in their whatever. I mean, if somebody's got something going on, I mean, people have shit going on all the time. I mean, everybody who's watching this and in this chat has something going on they're not talking about it. They just don't because they don't want to talk about it or whatever. That's just the way life is. So
Yeah.
yeah, man, I agree.
Yep. I just wanted to be honest with Ryan. I didn't want him to think I was being
Totally.
malicious.
You're good, Rob. You're good.
No.
At the end of the day, what we all got to do is protect our own environment, right?
Yep. Or our wives.
Our family and our home is our safe haven.
Yeah.
We got to protect it.
Or it used to be. Yep.
Yeah, we got to do our utmost as men to protect it. I failed in the past, right? I failed miserably, and I regret it to this day, right? I lost my wife, all the rest of it. You know, let the stories just go on. But again, I'll repeat myself. You gotta protect your home, because you know why? The devil never sleeps.
Now he's checking his laundry right now, I think.
He's always knocking at fucking. He's always knocking.
Saying.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
He's always knocking at
that was the last. That was the last.
He's always knocking at the fucking door. So protect your home.
You're awesome, bro. That was fucking hilarious.
Yeah,
oh, man.
that's what you got to do. That's a little deep, but it's true.
Yeah. I'm not kissing you, Darnell. I'll watch you make out with a hot chick, but I'm not going to kiss you. No way, bro. No way.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe for $100.
Darnell's still on there.
Darnell's been the last 5 comments in the chat. Everybody else has fell asleep.
Yeah, I'm afraid to click the chat button because last time I did, I got kicked off.
Right. If you're on a phone, it's impossible to see the fucking chat and stream here. It never works out.
I must admit, I do ignore the chat a little bit too much. It's easier with someone else. I normally sort of read it and then sort of like someone else can speak, but doing it on your own, it's like,
Ryan, you're really good at you're really good at looking people in the basement though. Once in the basement, you're like, boop, you're automatically up.
Yeah, he pulls them up right away. That's true. I mean, most you don't have to read. I know a lot of YouTubers like reading, a lot of live streamers like reading every single comment. I mean, if the comment's just everybody saying hi to each other, I mean, you don't have to do that. I mean, initially acknowledge somebody when they come in. If there's something that needs to be pertinent to the panel brought up on the cast, yeah, I'd say that. But if somebody's just saying hi 15 times, you got to say that. I mean, it's kind of a waste of your time. That's my opinion, at least. I don't know. Bobby's awake. Nice.
I saw that Bobby Catton's still up there. Yeah.
She never goes to bed. She stays awake like 24 hours a day.
Well, I'm thinking people will start coming in again now too on the East Coast at 7:30 here.
Yeah, it is shit weather too. So more people are on YouTube when it's shit weather. As I noticed yesterday, I was like, well, there's a lot of people here because fucking the shit weather.
Yeah, with shit weather, everybody's inside looking at YouTube, trying to find something to keep them company.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I must admit, I've got to end this stream soon because if it goes over 4 hours, it's a real bastard to fucking edit.
Yeah.
It really is.
Well,
Like,
I think all you do is you just cut it out as soon as Max leaves.
Well, no, it's not even that. It's if it goes over 4 hours on a live stream on YouTube, and then you've got to try and download it and edit it. It's just a fucking a pain in the ass, to be honest. Yeah. But what I can do, if you want to keep this going, I'll put a link in the chat. If anyone wants to jump in, you can jump in and have a private chat, and I'll do that. And you can all come in, chat. I can add you and take you off as you wish. But I'm not going up to 4 hours because last time I done it was an absolute.
I think Carla might be going on. Carla might be going live. Let me see if Carla's going live. Maybe we can hop on her shit.
She was on a while ago, right, Joey?
Yeah, she was on our chat. I know she wanted to go eat. Let me text her and see if she wants to go live.
Couple times I think she was, right?
Yeah, she was really.
I caught the take 3. I mean, I saw it. I didn't join it because I was cooking lasagna for the kids. Well, yeah, Ryan, great show tonight.
Sorry?
Great show tonight.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, man.
Yeah,
I'm a Mags fan.
I know, but I've known John for fucking hell, ages. He was sort of. I started watching listening to the podcast, and I watched the podcast, and then we sort of like got a bit of a thing going, and probably 3 years. Well, since maybe two and a half, 3 years, easy, I say.
Wow, long time. You grab another beer.
Long time. Grab another beer.
Yeah. I'll be right
Right,
back.
I'm going to end the stream. Otherwise, it's going to be a hassle for me. So I'm going to end it now. Thanks everyone for watching. If you want to stay on and chat, let's stay on and chat. Otherwise, I just don't want hard work. You know what it's like editing. It's a pain in the ass.
Hey, fucking A, dude. Fucking A, man.
Thanks, Ryan. Appreciate it.
Right, it's